So, who would like to do the recap if anybody would like to? Or is it nose goes?
No, not it.
Nose goes.
I only had half the session, so I don't think I could give a proper recap.
All right. Let's be honest. Corey got not kidnapped, slightly taken away into the deep, deep ocean, where she met, I think, the big bad shark. She was carried by Azul, who is her now crush. Now they're gonna get freaky. And Axis decided he wanted to play with jewelry. I don't know why. I met up with Pookie again. Me and Pookie are having fun up in the land. And I tried to capture someone I thought was spying on me and groped a lady.
You did.
That happened. That
kind of perverted. Kind of
that
sexy.
kind of sums it up. We're still searching for Philip. And that's right, I paid attention. His name's Philip.
Yes.
I wonder what he's trying to fill up.
Your mom?
Possibly. She was a nice lady. I've never met her, though.
Yeah. No, yeah. Okay, well, Philippe the Stick. Let's start there and go back to Pookie and Gav, who, yeah, he just molested a woman, but it's okay because she then kissed him, so it's fine. Yeah, as you're outside having that interaction, Pookie Bear, you just walked into this
The bookstore.
Yes, and you see Atalia. She is actually like dusting off some of the shelves, and this bookstore is very big compared to the one you guys visited in Granite Ridge. There's actually a few steps towards the back that go up, and there's these huge windows along the backside that actually look out over the ocean. And she's standing kind of like up towards those windows, kind of like just, dusting away.
Okay. Can I get an insight check, or can I roll an insight check to see on a scale of 1 to 10 what you would rate her on a beauty scale?
Yeah, go ahead. Take
13 plus 2.
13 plus 2. You see her and you notice that she is actually very beautiful. You kind of see what Axis has, what Axis was seeing.
Outside of game, have I met her? I've never met this woman, correct?
I think you did. No, actually, hold
We
on.
saw, yeah, no, he did. In the market.
No, you saw her before, but when you went to go talk to her, Axis picked you up and carried you away after he had his little
That's right.
talk. And yeah, we made a joke about how you're a handbag, so.
Okay, this is the same one that Axis, she was flirtatious with him, and I don't know, but I'm assuming he fumbled the bag because he's a terrible wizard.
You could always ask.
Okay, yeah, is this the same lady? Oh, I can ask
Yes.
her, is what you're asking me.
She's there in the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, I would like to roll another insight if it's okay with you, or whatever you'd like me to roll. I want to check to see if I notice any books that would fall under any type of religious text, even if it's not my own.
Perception.
Well, perception, yes. 13. Nah, it's just straight 13.
You notice that there are some labeled sections in the bookstore, and one has kind of like very pretty handwriting written religion, and it's off towards like the left, kind of towards the counter, and you see a lot of you see quite a few books under that section.
Okay, I would like to go check out those books. and I would like to see if any of them do actually pertain to my religion.
Sure.
Or have any type of like you know what I mean, like my religion could be a couple different things. Anything that would help me be of my, you know, kind of religious text. Do you want religion or do you want perception again?
Um, probably perception.
But fuck.
But yeah.
Definitely didn't
Whatever.
just roll a 4.
Nothing stands out to you, but you definitely see um, nothing overt stands out to you. You can tell there's a lot of titles, and perhaps someone could help you find it, but it would take you all day.
Okay. All right. I want to do something outlandish, but I am here for it. So I have a spell that says I can create a puddle of water. It says up to, if you would allow this.
What's your plan?
So my creator destroy water. Okay, so creator destroy water, it technically can give me. You can create or destroy 10 additional gallons of water, or the size of a cube increases by 5 feet for each spell slot above 1. But I'm only at 1. I would like to put a tiny puddle, nothing crazy, nothing outlandish on the floor, and I'd like to walk over it, slip, and fall on my back. And then Pookie wants to yell, "Ah, my back, my back, ow, my back," in hopes that he could get attention of the bar or the book lady.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll performance.
Dirty 20, 15 plus 5.
All right. So go ahead and describe what you falling looks like, and then I will describe her coming over and talking to you.
Perfect. So Pookie, I imagine, casts a spell. The small tiny puddle. He walks into it almost deliberately. The kind of cartoonish walk where his one foot goes straight up in the air, but because it's so short, it just doesn't even look like he has a knee. Then the other foot goes up. As he goes over the pile, he literally slips, lands horizontal, arms spread to the right, to the left, legs spread like a starfish, slams onto the ground, and immediately puts his arm on his back as he's rolled over to his guide and goes, "My back, my neck, my back, my neck, and my back."
She hears the commotion and she rushes over to you, duster in hand, and is standing over your body and just says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know there was a puddle there. Oh, please let me help you." And she reaches down to try to help you up slowly.
um, okay. I don't know how you want me to describe, if you want me to describe, but basically, what I want to do is my envision for here is he gets up really gingerly. And as he gets up, he like still has his hand on his back, and he just looks so defeated and poor and knocked out. It's almost like a cute kitten with cat eyes, just looking up at her. And he goes, "Oh, my poor neck, my poor back, my poor neck and my back."
just, just sing it.
Yeah, it's almost just like a half-hearted
Sing-songing.
fake cry, but it's also kind of like ironic. You know, you're like, what is going on here? You can clearly tell it's a purposeful. It doesn't look like he's trying to be really passing this off. Like you could tell he's being an idiot at this point in time.
He's faking it on purpose. Or is that what you're going for?
What?
Are you faking it like on purpose? Is that what you're going for? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, like almost like it's like a how do you say that? Like a joking way. It's done well enough to where she kind of believed it first, but he's also, he's just like crumbled over. He's got sad eyes, and you could, at this point in time, anyone with half a brain, especially a pretty woman, would look and be like, "Okay, what do you want?"
Okay. So that's kind of what happens. She sees you get up gingerly, and she just says, uh, did you need me to get you some help, maybe? Or caretaker? Who's supposed to be with you?"
Oh, I so I did. I didn't even see you there. There was this water here. It slipped. I slipped. I don't know what to tell you. But since you're here, I would hate to, take up much of your time. My curiosity would be: do you have any texts that relate to the goddess of beauty named Suni?
She looks down at you a little strange. It just says, I I think I have something, and she steps around you and over the puddle, and she kind of does that thing you see like librarians do when they're looking for like some kind of specific reference. So she's just like going through all the books, and she pulls out this very worn journal, and she hands it to
Mm.
you, and she says, um, this is actually something that I've read quite a few times, and I found it very, very. Her cheeks go red. Very enlightening. Uh,
Enlightening. Mm,
yeah.
okay.
She'll even do the giggle. She'll just say, um, I definitely recommend getting towards the end of that one. Um, yeah. And she's just gonna like kind of like look around the shop, like anywhere other than your face, and just like, yeah, he definitely talks about there being a cult of some kind actually, and she'll even open the book to a certain page in the beginning, and it's a journal entry from somebody from there's no obvious name, but it looks like a first-hand account where he kind of gets into like talking about this cult that he
Give me
visited.
the deets.
I know, I'm trying. I wrote this earlier and I'm trying to say it without laughing. Okay. He details there's this like cult that lives at the utmost peak of this valley, actually, between the cities or the regions of Memoria and Zephos. So, yeah, and she kind of like skims and like kind of turns a few pages, and she's trying to like show you this book that she's clearly read way too many times. Um, and she just says this entry is really good right here, and then she actually closes the book, red faced, and hands it to you. Like gives it over to you, and just says, "If you're gonna buy that one, just if you ever don't want it, feel free to bring it back." She's gonna clear her throat and just say, "Let me know if you need anything else, okay?"
Is she still standing there in
Uh,
front of me?
she's like started to turn to leave, but you can clearly talk to her still. Like it's not a bit. There's no one else in this store right now.
Okay. All right. Well, what I want to do is I want to grab the book. And I want to look at her. I want to ask first. How many coins do you think this is going to cost me? Or how much gold?
She says that one is a little important to me. I would take 10 for it.
How many?
10.
Oh, okay. 10 gold. 10 gold. I can do that. Uh, I start flipping through the pages real fast. I turn the book upside down. I put the book up, look through the light, try to look through the light like it's a dollar bill. I bring it back down. I look at
Checking
her.
it.
Huh?
Authenticity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
And I look at her and I kind of like squint my eye and I go, "Where's the pictures at? How am I supposed to read a book without pictures? What are these symbols mean? What can you read this to me?" And I sit down on the floor crisscross like a child and I start flipping through the pages, but the book is upside down.
Uh, uh, d- d- deception check. Can your out of game? Can your character read?
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
deception
He's
check then.
okay.
Please, just
Fuck.
what is
I got
it?
a two. I got a 2 plus a 7 because I have a 7 bonus on it, so it came out to a 9. Damn it!
She's gonna laugh with you and hand the book like down to you again and just say, you know what, um, that's not the kind of book I would read out loud to you. That's more of like a private thing. And she clears her throat again, and then she says, "Was there anything else you wanted help with?"
Oh, no. I have a couple friends coming in here, but I was curious. I have a wizard friend who he can't hit a shot. Do you have any spell books inside of here that have spells that a cleric or a wizard can learn?
Actually, I did just get a shipment in, but they've all been pretty much spoken for by the guard. They
Oh,
say that they're gonna need quite a few uh, word fucking brain fart here. They're gonna need quite a
Magical.
few. Yeah, they're gonna need quite a few of them for this upcoming exercise. They called it.
um, I don't know how you'd want to go about this, but I'm down to play it anyway. Is there any way that I could try and roll for persuasion to see if I could maybe persuade her to find a book if she has one? Or should I roll to see if I can convince her to tell me if she has like one extra one? Can I find that information out somehow?
Um, are you just wanting like a spell book, or are you wanting a
Yeah,
certain
like a
spell?
spells 101, any kind of spell, something that I could leverage over access. I have ulterior motives.
Well, when you say it like that,
But it would be cool if I could learn it too. Can spell books in DM, are you allowing spell books to be used for multiple characters or one per character? Like, so,
okay, so I don't really know the mechanics of a spell book per se, like what that would do for your character. It's not something I've really looked into. I know that they're a casting focus for people who use magic, but and I know wizards have one. That's how they like relearn their spells or like set the
yeah, yeah.
ones. Yeah, I don't really know how that would affect D&D. So I'll look into it. Um, but I think it would be a one per person situation.
Okay. I still want to see, however you want to go about it. I'd like to see if I could either persuade her to give me a spell book, like kind of help me find. Basically, I want to persuade her to leave this store with not only the book that I got about Sunni that she gave me, but also some type of spell book.
So she would tell you that the guard has already came and taken all of what
Okay.
came. So
Okay. All right. So,
theoretically speaking, if you want something like that, you're gonna have to go talk to Tristan about it, or Philip, who we now know. Shit, what's his name is Philip. So
okay. All right. Okay. So easy. So basically, I talked to her, asked about it, and she says the guard's got all of it. Got it. Okay. Well, I'd like to pay for this, please. Can I go up to the front and pay for it?
she follows you to the front and takes your 10 gold and
And
you know
gold
gives
pieces.
you a big old smile and says thank you so much. And just remember, if you ever wanna trade for it back, I would be open for that. She just gives you
Wow,
like a
it
small smile.
must get real lonely over here for a poor little sneaky librarian, huh?
Well, I really enjoy books. What can I say? She just gives you a shy smile.
So does Axis.
So
Yeah, you do.
I kind of roll through the pages a little bit, and I go, yeah, but this kind of book, you don't seem to be someone who worships Sunni, so why would this interest you so much?
Just wait till you read it.
No, mm. He almost like licks his lips. Mm. Wow, if you need an adventuring friend, I've slayed a couple dragons. One time, I rescued a cat from a tree. There was an old guy trying to get to your bookstore the other day. I walked him across the cobblestone, even though there was two carriages coming by. I have a friend that's a fish, and I was just in a town they don't like fish. Just letting you know.
Um, uh, are you trying to like woo her, or are we just
Yes,
gonna? Okay,
we're
oh,
talking
I'm
here. We're talking
sorry. I
here.
don't
Get on
know.
your game. All right, you get on your game. Okay, I need you to lock in, DM. Lock in. Pookie's over here trying to do something. Okay,
Lock and
I
load.
don't know what you're
lock
trying to
in.
do. That's what I'm trying to understand. Is what's your intent, man? I can't. Signs need to be very clear, big, written in bold letters. I don't.
Straw.
Yeah.
I am trying to make Axis jealous.
Oh. Oh.
Please,
Okay.
please. Yes or no? This I will persuade. I have a charisma of a lot. Where the fuck is it? Of 20 plus 5, and then I have a fucking persuasion plus 7. I am here. I am here for this.
Okay. Sorry, I genuinely didn't know. I'm
You
like,
lock in.
he's talking about dragons and just Jesus Christ.
He was
Okay.
basically sitting. He's sitting on the counter, kind of gleaming.
Oh.
His chest is brow. He's peacocking. Is exactly what he's doing. He's sitting there trying to tell her he rescued a cat from a tree. He helped an old man pass cobblestone with those super fast carriages running by. He's a hero. He rescued, fought dragons.
I see that. It's like the Dwight Schrute meme where he's just like to the gun show and then he kisses his forearm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I get it now. He's going, or she's gonna blush a little bit. She says, "Oh, well, I don't necessarily have any cats stuck in my tree. I can't do this. But if there's ever a dragon attack, I'm sure that you'll be the first one I call."
Oh, that's flattering. I tell you, it's real flattering. But if I ever needed someone, maybe not in public, to help me learn how to read this book, how could I get a hold of you other than coming to this bookstore?
Out of game for a second. I know we joke about the scroll address, but for the sake of it, it's gonna be a thing in the game.
What's a scroll address?
So it's basically like a phone number. It's just a joke for like
Okay.
someone's phone number. And essentially, I think I'd actually really like this to be kind of like like you can send letters to someone you like, and then you can get a letter back. I think that'd be kind of cute. In a game I'm in, that's what a DM is doing, and it's really cute.
Okay.
So she's going to essentially give you her phone number and just say, well, shit, what was the thing you fucking said? You said I'm trying to respond to exactly what you said.
He basically said that if he ever needed help reading it, which clearly they both know he doesn't actually need help reading it.
Yes, I just forgot that was the last
thing
you said.
Yep.
She's gonna write down her phone number, give it to you, and just say, I don't know how much help I can be reading, but I'd sure love to explore some of the later chapters of that book with you.
Fucking Pookie goes absolutely bonkers. He smiles cheek to cheek. The hair on the top of his head kind of rises a little bit, and he goes, "Amazing, amazing." He tries. How are they writing shit down in this game? Is it like a dragon quill? How do they write things down? You got to chisel this in a stone tablet.
I don't know. So far we do have a little bit of stone chiseling, but letters are a thing, so I would think quills would be a thing. Logically speaking, that makes sense.
Okay. Unapologetically, he sees a piece of paper on the desk. It looks blank, might have something important on it, but he grabs that and the quill. And as he's standing on the counter, which probably puts him face to face with this woman at this point in time, he puts the paper out, the quill out, and says, "Scrolling address, please."
She already gave it to you.
Did she?
Yeah. She wrote it down and says the thing about the... Oh, well,
okay.
She hands it to you then. She says, yeah, you feel free to call and, yeah, have a great day. She kind of like gives you a smile. Gab, that's about the time where you walk into the situation. You walk in and you see Pookie Bear getting the phone number of Atalia, the bookstore lady.
Nice.
I turn around, big, tall, and creepy. I've got a book and I've got a friend, and I start walking towards him.
Yeah, and I might have an assault charge. I don't know how she's gonna take it.
Oh, looks like we've both been lucrative today. Wait, did you hurt somebody?
No. But I might have touched where I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, we hurt feelings today. Big feelings, big feelings. Oh wow. I got a book. I promise I know how to read. Everyone knows I know how to read. You know I know how to read, right? Uh, it's got some
Sure.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
believe you, buddy.
yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
stalker.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, second time she's found her following me. She's the lady I groped outside.
Wow, that's interesting.
Is this
Some would
it
say
sounds worse
stalker.
than it is. Oh.
Okay. Well, we could be like Axis and completely have nothing going on for ourselves. But at least you got a stalker. I got a lady who knows how to read books. I think.
I think Axe is into those hard quills if you get my drift.
Yeah, he definitely casts magics for the same house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Reads a lot of those hardback books.
Oh, you have no idea. He's a
Anyway.
softback guy, but he loves reading the hardbacks. I think.
All right. So as you guys are joking in the bookstore, we're gonna go back over to Corey, who is currently being carried back into Azul's
Good
house,
enough.
and Ben is there with Mina. Axis is there with Mina. Son of a bitch. And she and Axis are gonna they're just gonna stay there for just a second. Corey, he carries you down into his house again, and this time he actually takes you into the spare room, not his room. So there's two rooms. He carries you into the one with the storage stuff. I don't know if you remember, but it was like the Walmart.
The one Gavrilo stole from?
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
the bin that has stuff in it that kind of reminded Ben of a Walmart ball pit. So
Yeah.
that, yeah. So he's going to carry you down into there, and he's going to finally set you down. And he's going to look. I just don't know where to start with that. He's going to give you kind of what you saw the first time back at the little seaweed spot. He's going to give you a little small smile, and he's just going to say, in Aquan, he's going to say, "Little one, why don't you tell me a little bit more about the one who stayed alongside you?" He's referencing Axis.
He's a cool guy. He's very sweet. Has trouble aiming. But he's working on that, I think. I hope for our party's sake. I think he's a wizard? Question mark. Yeah, I don't really know too much about him. Honestly, don't know too much about my party. Is there a reason you're asking?
Well, you seem to have a lot of confidence in him if you're willing to tell him about what I showed you. He overheard that conversation between you and Axis, where you said, he showed me this red thing, and I have so much I need to tell you. And he's been watching the interactions with you and listening through Mina to what you and Axis have been saying to each other.
Oh, yeah, I do trust him. I don't think he would find... I don't really know what you showed me, to be honest. I've seen something similar before, but I don't know why it would be something I'd have to keep secret. I'm sorry if I, broke your trust with that. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say anything.
At this point, he's turned around, and behind him lay the boxes that Gav opened. And he can clearly see that they have been opened. The layer of dust, algae, whatever film had covered these boxes has been disturbed. He swims over to them and he opens them and he sees that they are in fact both empty. You see his back straighten and he turns to you.
Jail for you, Gaff. I swear.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Do I notice his back straighten?
Yeah. It's very
Is
perceptible.
something wrong?
He very quickly swims right into your face and makes eye contact with you. And he's going to give you a smile, but with a head tilt this time. And he's going to say, little one. Ah! Okay. Thank you, Lily. Love you. Okay. Sorry. He's going to say, little one. Tell me the truth. Did you take from these boxes?
No. No. I'm smart enough not to. Truthfully, I think maybe not the one I'm with, one of the ones that went to the surface may have looked around just to make sure everything was okay, but I don't know if he took anything. He likes snooping.
The interesting thing you should know is that everyone here, and at this point he's begun to slowly swim around you as he says this, knows not to come into this room. Much more importantly, they know not to touch anything in this room. The only difference is that between now and the last time I saw these boxes untouched, you and your people have come in here. Now I'm going to give you an opportunity to right the wrong that your people have caused.
Okay.
You're going to leave your companion with me and return to the surface and have everything, at this point it's getting very close to your ear, and have everything I've requested to you by sundown tomorrow, or your partner, your Axis, is going to not be with us anymore. So at that point, he's facing you. He's finished his little spiel.
I'm gonna kind of stiffen up, and I'm gonna look him right in the eye. I'm gonna go, I understand you're upset. You're not going to threaten him. That's not something that's gonna happen. If you want a partnership, a deal, then I have to be able to trust you not to kill us. I mean, you could kill us now, but then you never get the money. You never get all the riches that are promised to you.
Pookie Bear, I need
So-
you to do the underwater laugh, please. Please. Maybe. Damn it, I can't do it. So, underwater
I don't.
laugh. Blah, 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 blah,
Insert
blah.
here.
Yeah. He almost throws his head back. And then the smile he gives you as he looks back at you is absolutely like, it's unhinged. It's it's like ear to ear, I guess, fin slit to fin slit. He shows you all of his teeth. They look like shark teeth. There's 2 rows of these bitches. And he grabs your face and ever so slightly lets one of his claws like press harder against your cheek. And he's going to look at you and say, my patience wears thin. You will return with what you have stolen. and then he's going to take you by the face, bracing you with like one hand on your waist so you know, don't cut your face. And he's going to swim you out to where Axis and Mina is. And he's going to give her a command in Aquan that just basically he's going to tell them to take Axis. And they take Axis down. Mina like restrains him and like takes him down back into what's his face's hole, his little hovel, and he's going to release your face, and he's going to call for Eddie, and Eddie is going to swim you back to the surface. So, now you are on the surface area.
Yeah. And then I guess I'm gonna go look for them.
So you are going to find them as they come out of the book. Well, hold up, sorry. Gav, what's a Pookie Bear? You both are inside the bookstore,
Yep.
making some jokes back and forth. What are you doing?
I guess the first thing I'd do is I'd look at Gav and I'd be like, did you need any reading material, or should we go back to find women to grow?
Whatever you want to do. I'll follow.
Okay. I kind of like happily trot out and say that I'm hungry, and just kind of happily trot out the front door, kind of in search of food, but no general direction. I'm just kind of like getting out into the middle of the city.
Gotcha. So as you guys exit the bookstore again, Gav, I'm assuming you go too.
Help.
Yeah, he said he's following me.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Diff. So.
Ash straightened her hair today. We notice you. We see you.
Yeah. Thank you. It's yeah.
You're killing the game there, DM.
Running
You're killing the game.
I run into them.
Everybody give compliments to the DM.
Ouch.
She has
Look
come to
great.
the video ready. You're sweating?
No,
Said you
I'm not.
great.
Oh.
I'm definitely not. Deception roll 1. I'm not
Deception.
terrified of what I just told you guys. Woo!
We're loving it. Kill it. Slay, queen. Slay. Yes!
I don't know if I'm allowed to take it that far. I feel bad.
For me being funny?
No. What I just did, not you.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Ugh. That Glorilla song?
I run into them.
Actually, there's something that happens to Gab and Pookie Bear before you run into them, but I know Gab just said hold on a minute, so I didn't want to, like, rush you.
You're good.
Okay. So, as you guys exit the bookstore, from the same general area that Gav got, his assault charge.
Risky, yeah.
You hear a voice, and this voice is very deep, and it says to you, "Hey, why don't you guys come over here for a second?"
And I run a roll perception to see if I notice where the voice is coming from and who it is.
Yeah. I would like to see I'd like to roll whatever I need to roll to see if I recognize this weird voice.
Cookie Bear, you're not going to recognize the voice.
Okay, never mind.
16 plus 3, 19.
Okay. So, you barely remember. You have the faintest recollection of that voice, and you remember hearing it the night you got the shit kicked out of you. You're pretty sure that that's the guy who was with Dick. You didn't hear him talk a lot, but he has this weird accent that just stuck in your memory. Don't ask me to do an accent, please, for the love of God.
And where is the voice coming from? Like in like a perspective area?
So you guys are I'm just assuming you guys walk out straight. So it
Yep.
would come from like behind you, but like
In an alley?
there's no alley there. So that's actually the weird thing is Gav did his groping in relatively like a public square area, but it's not.
Oh.
So the way
Or
I
they at
picture
least
it-
expect it.
So let me be clear about this. Where he was getting all his groping done was the side of the building, but the thing is, from the side of that building, like to where you're standing off to the right of it, there's literally like basically nothing. There's just wall until you get to like kind of like the city gate ish area or like some other shit. Okay, so like it was a open space. It's not like a public square or anything, but it's like public road where most people use it, bookstore, and then right next to it's where you get to do all your groping. So you hear the voice coming from like next to the bookstore, like kind of like where you did your special hug. So and you recognize.
I'm
the
gonna
voice.
look around the corner.
You see the same guard who was with Dick the night that he kicked your ass.
Oh, look, it's Balls.
Good old Ben and Jerry situation here. I pull out my matchbook that I threw at the other guy the last time I encountered these guys. Don't want to get frisky with me, huh, buddy?
Now, this guy's always hanging around Dick, usually under him.
I wonder what he wants with us. Hey, guy, you going to speak to us, or we're going to sit here and talk in a monologue for the next 15 minutes? I can do this.
I'm sorry. It's just something one of you said is so good that I can't comment on it or else it ruins it. Okay. So, oh no, I'm not doing that. Okay, I don't have a name. Okay, I'm writing down a note. I need to prep names.
Balzic.
Thank you.
Foreskin.
Balzic makes more sense. Just give me a second. So, Balzic
Dick
is
and
gonna...
Balzic.
Yes. Balzic is going to, like, he was leaning up against the side of this building, and he's going to, he's gonna start, like, actually getting up and, like, kind of looking at you guys, and he's just gonna say, so, what happened to that other guard that went with you?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
You don't
Was I fucking
know?
concussed? What's going on?
No. Me and Avrillo, we came back up here to talk to the guards while some people stayed behind. I assume he's safe down there with the rest of my team.
See, that's funny. That's not what Av told me. And he's gonna...
Well, Av's a fucking liar. I mean, what?
He's gonna step closer to you and just kind of like, he's about a foot taller than you, so he kind of like looks down at you.
He's probably a lot of feet taller than me then. Jesus.
He's the
Well,
taller.
that is so funny. What did Av tell you?
I start crawling up the back of Gavrillo, and I'm going to kind of position myself on his shoulders. So I'm kind of
Chicken
looking
fight?
down at him now. Yeah, just like that. And I'm staring down at him. It kind of looks menacing, but it's Pookie, and he's got a kind of that beautiful, retarded looking face. So it kind of just looks like he's trying to flirt with him, but he's not.
It's just you.
Or he's
Hold on.
constipated.
If
I'm
you
not
ac-
exactly sure which
if
face
you
it is.
actually want to crawl up, Gav, I'm gonna need an athletics check. But
Okay.
are you actually gonna do it?
Yes, 100%.
Gav,
I
are
am
you
going
okay
to.
with him crawling up you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just have one stipulation. Please roll your athletics, and it'll be made clear in a second. But it's just flavor. It's nothing bad. So, see what this roll is.
I got 12 plus 1, 13.
Okay. So I'm gonna give it to you, only because I really want you to do what I'm about to say. So you're gonna crawl up Gav, but as you, sorry, as you crawl up him, you whisper in his ear, "Just let me squeeze right past you here," and then you get up on his shoulders, one leg over each shoulder, with your matchbox in hand, just looking.
Yeah.
Now you're looking down at this guy.
Yep, that's exactly where I need to be. Got it. Hands still up in the air, like almost ironically,
you're
with
ready,
the box of matches. Yeah, yes, exactly,
you're
just
like-
like that.
I
Yeah,
got you.
yep.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I don't remember where we were in the conversation.
Oh,
Sorry.
I said, and what could Av possibly told you?
See, he mentioned something about a shark attack, and that kind of lines up with something else, but you see, the fact that you didn't mention that immediately tells me everything that I need to know.
Why would I tell you about the shark attack when no one got hurt? The sharks brought us down to their den. Do you want to know everything? Because we were going to give a full detail to your boss. You're not your boss, so I didn't think you needed to know.
We don't talk to low-level plebes, dork.
He's going to slowly nod. He's going to say, interesting. It's very interesting. And then he's going to step towards you. He's going to look down to make eye-level eye contact with Gav. Just say, if no one was hurt, why did I find his body floating up to shore then, with a big old bite taken out of it, and missing his head?
Wow, that sucks for him. Must have happened when I didn't notice it.
You know,
But
in
you know,
modern Memorium,
it sucks. Yeah, it sucks because he was such a dick. And, you know, good things happen to dicks. Maybe someone wanted to put their mouth on a dick. You ever think about that? A shark?
Okay. Alright, so I don't know how to do this DM style, but he's going to shove you. So that kind of fucks up the whole, like, chicken thing. So, I guess both of you make... okay. Pookie Bear, you're gonna need to make a dex to stay on top of Gav. Gav,
Okay.
I feel like you're also gonna have to make a dex to stay on your feet. So yeah, he's going to shove at Gav specifically, which could knock Pookie
That's a
Bear off.
nat 20 plus 6.
Nice.
and I got a 19 plus. Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
you guys.
19.
Okay, so he shoves you, and just like in Chicken, you guys. Okay, actually, you know what? Gav, you explain your 20. He just shoves
Alright.
you in the chest.
I don't even move. I kind of do like I take it and I just look at him and, aw, little girl got angry?
As that's happening, because I got a 19, I kind of fall back, but my legs stay like wrapped over his chest. So I almost flat back like a pancake, and I come back up and go, "Who the fuck do you think you are, Batman or something?"
I think this guy needs to be shown what happens when you assault somebody, because I believe in self-defense.
Oh.
I whisper down into Axis's ear, "Hey, the last guy tried to find it almost died."
Say that again a bit louder so I can actually hear you.
I said, "Hey, the last guy we tried to fight, I almost died."
Oh God. That's right. That's right.
This guy doesn't have magic. It's just a small
His
penis.
heart doesn't have magic.
yeah. Hey, we're having like almost a full conversation right in front of this guy.
This guy looks so pissed. He's fuming, and you guys are just whispering to each other. Pookie Bear like leans down, and Gav like tilts his head and just.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But it's even worse because I'm on his shoulders, so like I'm just like scrunched over to his ear, and he's like kind of looking up at me talking, and then I scrunch over to his ear.
You have your matchbox up, and
yeah, still
like,
up in the air as I'm crunching.
And you're just looking between Gav and him, just like.
In between each response between him and I look at him and go, "Hey, 1 second, we're gonna be right with you. 1 second.
Excuse me. 1 second. 1 second.
We have this is an AD conversation, so
just 1 second." And he's fuming, he's red, he's pissed, and he's just 1 second, please, just excuse me.
But I'm like, but I really want to kill him.
Oh, shark bait. Ooh, ah.
You guys told him to give him a minute. I mean, he's semi-respectful.
He's just standing there. No.
Give me a second.
That's what I actually whispered back to Pookie was, but I really want to kill him.
Rock, paper, scissors it.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
All right,
Hold on.
Deal, how are we doing this?
Hold on. Okay, both of you roll a d20 right now.
Okay, D20.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20!
I got 16.
Fuck. Okay, you know what? Alright, so this is how I was gonna have you guys do it, but you just rolled a nat 20, so I'm fucked. But basically, it was gonna be whoever rolled higher got to pick heads or tails. That's it, but you get to decide because you got a nat 20, so.
Yeah, just
Merry
give it to him.
Christmas.
I like that. Yeah.
Merry
All right.
Christmas. 2 nat 20s
Outside
are
the game.
suspicious.
Outside of the game, real quick, because I don't want to screw.
No,
this up for
it was a
everyone.
dirty 20, then a nat 20.
Oh, right.
His last one was a dirty 20.
I was
wasn't it?
just making a joke.
No,
I
my
mean,
last one was a nat 20. I've rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Even more suspicious. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, what were you saying? Who said what? Outside the game?
That was outside the game. Jared, I don't want to screw you over on this. What do you want to do? 'Cause this guy is on my blood list.
You have a
Honestly,
blood list?
I really want to beat him up too, to be 100% honest with you. But I want to do it in almost like a comical, like I kind of want to like I've been trying to think of this in my head since this like thing started. I want to be on your shoulder because I almost want to like jump off of your shoulders like a fucking badger, and or like have you. I think it'd be hilarious if you just like grabbed me and chucked me at him or something like that. I don't know, like something along those lines.
I think it's a great idea if you jump off of my shoulders to start the attack, because I think that should give you an advantage on like a surprise like attack. And with you being that close, when it becomes my turn, I will get a sneak attack bonus on top of that. So.
Or what if I wasted my DM allowed? If the DM allows us, what if I wasted my action turn to kind of like jump up and land on him to give you the ability to do your sneak attack? Because doesn't he have to be distracted in order for you to use? Don't you have some type of? Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
As long as I have an ally that's not incapacitated within 5 feet of him,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
Go ahead.
But like, I feel like also if you did distract him, like if you didn't have that sneak attack, like if you were distracting this person, I feel like that would give an opponent an advantage towards an attack anyway. Like if you were like, you know.
Mhm.
like if I purposely used my first turn to be a distraction, like jump in the air, get his attention, then that gives Gavin an advantage. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Theoretically speaking, if you wanted to give yourself an advantage on it, thank God we're not doing stroke counting today. Yeah, because that's really.
You what?
Okay, so I feel like if you were to use your bonus action to throw pocket sand in somebody's eyes, that would give you advantage because he's blinded.
Okay.
That's all I was saying.
I'm a big fan of the pocket sand. I would like to pocket sand him as I'm jumping off of
You don't have
Gavrilo's.
pocket sand though.
Okay, then I'm just jumping off of his
You have
shoulders.
pocket Viagra.
Cool. That's right, I do have a pill.
Me too.
You know what I kind of want to do? Can I throw my book at his face?
I mean, theoretically, right now he's waiting to like finish talking with you guys, so he's not prepared for an attack. So theoretically speaking, yeah, you could reach in your bag and be like, "Hey, I want to show you something," and then just like, bam, bitch slap him with a book.
Okay, well, actually, no. So my equipment, what do I have? What is my? Fuck, I have a mace.
You're just about to see this, but the walk from the beach to the where they are is about like it's like somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. It's just like a little walk. So this interaction is like we're almost to the time when you would be there. But whatever they do afterwards, you're about to come into that. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, so all right, Gav. I think what would be best then is how about what I want to do is I want to jump at him. I think I want to kind of jump at him and use my body as almost like a projectile with my mace. So I kind of want to like as he's talking to you guys, I think I want to do something along the lines of I want to yell something stupid like "honey badger" or something that makes no sense, and just completely just chuck myself at him and give you an advantage.
Down.
Okay. All right. DM, we have entered what we would like to do. I am going to jump, ironically, from like basically jump up onto his shoulders and then like a WWE character, I'm gonna fly myself at this guy. But I want to throw like head first, so I'm almost headbutting him as I'm, attacking him. But my main goal is just to kind of grab him and distract him. I don't care if I don't do damage.
Okay, so this is how I want to do it. You are literally, you're falling forward, so it's not a difficult DC to headbutt this guy. But I need a dexterity check to see. You know what? Let's just do an attack because I feel like this guy is sitting there waiting. He's pissed off. He's not really paying attention. He's literally pissed. So you just want to headbutt him, like swing forward and headbutt him, right? You're not like jumping onto this guy, right? You're just leaning forward and boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken style.
Yeah, we just need an attack roll, and yep.
Okay, what die do you want me to roll for my attack roll?
Just roll. Do you have D&D up? Because then you could just use a melee attack. Because that's what I would consider a melee attack. So, I mean that and also punching some guy in the face. But
Okay.
you're getting caught off guard, so the DC is really low.
Let me see. Actions. Oh, unarmed strike is what you're asking for.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Face unarmed strike with your face.
Yeah, I got 12 plus 3.
Okay, perfect.
Unarmed strike, 15.
Yeah. So you are going to successfully kind of like swing your body forward and headbutt this dude. And what is the max you can do with melee damage? I think it's like 4 or 5, somewhere in there.
Where would I see that? Bludgeoning, it's a 2.
It's 2?
It says unarmed strike damage, bludgeoning 2. Does that count, or is that a plus? Where do I find it? I don't see it on here. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Get to your character specifically. I don't know why I have Axis pulled up. It's not freaking here. Give me a second. It's literally behind.
Oh, I deal 1 plus strength bludgeoning damage, and my strength is 14. So 1 plus 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That's probably not right because that would be 15.
No, the modifier would give it a plus. 14 gives a modifier a plus 2.
Yeah, so it's your modifier, not the 14. It's
Oh,
just
okay,
the plus
okay.
2. So that
There you
would
go.
be, I didn't catch all the numbers. There's a plus 2, and then it's plus 1, so it's 3. Am I missing anything?
No.
3? Okay. Okay, so it's not enough to knock him out, but you do successfully knock him back a couple of steps. And, yeah, you're gonna end up still being on his shoulders after swinging. Yeah. I think that's how we play it, because if not, you're going to continue to swing down and you're going to hit Gav in the nuts. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so you're still on his shoulders. And, yeah, you knock this guy back. Are you guys going to continue to, we're going to just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, Corey, you actually come up as, like, you are now within, like, 10 feet. No, not 10 feet. You're within, like, 30 feet of the situation. You actually see Pookie Bear, like, absolutely swing his little body and knock into this guard who was, like, red in the face, angry. So, yeah, I guess let's roll initiative. Gab, you will have advantage on your first attack, but keep in mind Pookie Bear is also on your shoulders. So I don't know what you're gonna do.
My shoulders? Didn't he just jump off my shoulders?
He's still on there.
I swung on your shoulders. I'm still technically on there because of my...
Oh, gotcha. I rolled a 7 for initiative, by the way.
Okay.
What am I doing? I said I wasn't going to use this, because...
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So just go ahead and re-roll your initiative manually.
No, I'll keep the 7. It's fine.
Okay.
I got a 4. Not good.
Not good.
I technically started this, but I think we should be alright.
He got a 20.
Oh, he's going fast.
Well, he's gonna respond back It's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get punched in the face. It's cool. Probably stabbed. It's
Corey,
alright.
what was your initiative?
Corey will not be joining this fight.
Respect. Okay. She's just watching from the sideline. She's like, dear fucking Jesus.
No context for this. They could have deserved it, or Gav could deserve it. Pookie's a joy.
I like that thinking. You know what?
Wow.
You're too excited. You're too
Wow.
excited to see Pookie for the first time. Just be like, hey, he's
The first time, this is, by the way, the first time Corey's seeing Pookie, and she turns and looks, and Pookie just flings. And here's the thing, too. I want it to look so ironic when he does the headbutt. Like, he swings his body back, goes, Badger! And then just slings his head at this guy. And it's almost just like I'm flopping down like a wacky inflatable tube guy on fucking Gavrillo's shoulders right now as I just absolutely pelted this guy in the face. Oh, that's so satisfying to think about in my head. I don't know. I have the perfect vision in my head of how that went.
That's wonderful. I'm very happy. Okay, so that was the surprise attack that began initiative. So, Gab, you will have advantage on your first attack, but it will not be a surprise round. So this guy's going to go first. Because that was surprise. You still have Pookie on your shoulders. If you guys want to, technically you could make that part of your thing to have him get down, but that's up to you guys. I just need to know beforehand.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It used to be before the round begins.
I need to know.
You can jump
now.
down.
I need to
Yeah, I'm
know.
gonna have him jump down.
Boogie, you gonna hop off him?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Can I, instead of jumping towards him, can I jump like back, like fling myself almost kind of behind Gav?
I need a dexterity check.
Yes, ma'am. Yep, no issues. I got you. Dexy, sexy
Please
Dexy.
be high, please be high.
Yep, 17.
Okay, so this is what happens. You don't even need Gav to tell you. You're like, strategically, I need to get off Gav. So what you're gonna do, also because I want it to happen, is you're gonna swing your legs behind you and you're gonna literally do a backflip where you land on your feet behind him. So it is
As
like,
I land, I want to put my hands out to the side and do a little bow almost. Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Corey puts up a little card that says 10. She's in the background. She's just got a card in the air up that says 10 on it.
You just hear this from anyone, like, where is it? Okay. There we go. Alright, so, you perfect landing, okay? Just because I want it to happen. And now, Balsack. Balls?
Balzac?
I wanted to mix balls and Socrates. Somebody do it for me, please.
Ball Socrates?
Yeah.
Ball Socrates?
Ball Socrates nuts. Okay. So, he rolled a 4. So what he was trying to do is he was just trying to swing at Gab's face. And he fucking misses. He was kind of distracted by Pookie Bear doing his, 10 out of 10 over there. So, now it goes to Gab. You have advantage on whatever attack you choose to do.
Sweep the legs, Johnny.
So, as he swings and misses, I'm just gonna laugh and go, my turn, and I'm gonna swing with my dagger.
You're killing people. We could have just knocked him out, but no, we're going with daggers. Okay. Whoopsie.
And that's a 23.
Oh, fuck.
I need to know right now where you're aiming.
Throat.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't control it. I can only give out consequences. Okay. Alright. So you're gonna hit. You're gonna hit, and I need you to roll damage.
Alright, so the first damage. Jesus H. Christ, that's loud. Oh my god.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, first damage is
Shit out of
6.
me.
First damage is 6. And then I'm gonna
To the
add
throat.
8 to that. I'm gonna add 8 to that, so that's 14. That's the first swing.
Is this...
Bonus action.
Hold up. Your special subclass.
No, it's not.
Is
It's
it-
not. It's not. It's not. It's a regular dagger. I told you I don't know I have those yet.
Well, I just didn't know when you wanted to start using it. Okay. God.
No, I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna a situation where I lose both daggers, or something happens and I go to swing with the dagger that's not there, or out of anger or something, and a blade comes out. That's kind of out of game where I was thinking about it. Like,
I got you. Out of game.
I don't think right.
This
Yeah.
would be a very meaningful moment. But go for it.
I don't think I'm angry right now. I think I'm just like
Oh,
kind of.
no.
We'll see. We'll see where this. We'll see. Okay, so first one was a dagger. Then I'm going to use my bonus action.
This is broad daylight. This is broad daylight.
Self-defense. I said self-defense. He attacked me. The guard attacked me.
Okay.
He pushed us. We stood there. We were talking to him. He attacked us. The saviors of this town. We're defending ourselves. And I can even use evidence that him and his friend attacked me in the middle of the night a couple nights ago. So I think they have cause. I'm worried for my life.
It's because I hate him.
It's because
anyway,
you could let in a
bonus-
child.
Oh God.
Bonus action
Oh,
with my
no.
second dagger.
What's the charge?
What's the job?
Bonus action with my second dagger
Having a succulent child
is a
Did
13.
you, oh, I thought you said a succulent child. I was like, dear God, Pookie, no.
I'm going to use the advantage on that
Right.
bonus action. I don't like that. And it's another 13. Okay. Does that first, before I do the next move, does that hit with the bonus action, the 13?
Yeah. Where are you
This,
aiming?
this dude is dead.
Where are you aiming?
Okay, so the first one was to the throat. The second one is kind of up under where like the kidney is. So it's slash and then come up.
Behind him?
No, up like where if you have a suit of armor, there's usually a gap where they tie it together. So the front breastplate and the back breastplate are usually tied together.
This man is just
And there's, like, a
wearing
little-
like light armor right now. He's
Oh, I thought he was wearing. Okay.
He's in his
Well then, yeah,
castle,
I'm going like solar flex for the second shot.
I don't know where that's at. Somebody describe
It's
it.
directly center of your chest.
Dead center of the
You know that
abdomen,
little-
right below the ribcage.
Yep, you know where that little bone that sticks out is in the middle of your chest.
No.
Yep.
You ever got
That
the
right
wind
there.
knocked out of you?
Man. No.
Do you ever got the get
No, because
you
I
never
don't
got
get
wind
in
knocked out of you?
situations like this.
Think about
Ah.
it's the point where your rib cage basically connects in the middle. Like so, you have two different two different sizes of rib
Yeah.
cage. It's that little bone right at the bottom. That's called your solar
Oh,
plexus.
so you're ow, that actually hurt. What?
Yeah, it
You're
hurts.
stabbing. Oh God.
No, it's just underneath where that is, like the little opening there, right where the soft tissue begins.
You're stabbing him there.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how much damage you do. Ooh.
7. So a total of 21 damage between both swings.
How much? Oh dear God. How much creative liberty are you gonna give me?
Oh nuts!
Oh God. Alright, Gav. In broad daylight, you successfully stab this man with your dagger. It gets stuck in his throat. The blood starts immediately coming down. And, you see him stumble back a little bit. You step forward, and you take your dagger, and I believe it's just a stab, right? Is it like a drag motion or anything like that?
No, like a thrust up. Like if he's coming at me, like a thrust up. Yeah.
He's not. He's stumbling backwards, and you.
Well, that's what I mean. As he comes toward me, yeah.
You drive your dagger deep in his chest, and he starts gasping, choking on his own blood, and begins to fall forward slightly, down to his knees. As he looks up at you, you literally watch the life drain from this being.
Right
And-
before he dies, can I whisper in his ear? By the
Yeah.
way, I killed Dick too.
you see a tear run out of this man's eye. And you, inside, something felt right about that. Something felt right.
Love it.
Pookie
So we should
is
probably go
he's
find
just
somebody.
standing there, hands still out, eyes wide. I thought we were just gonna beat him up.
No, that was personal.
Are we just gonna leave a body in the middle? What are we gonna do?
No, we're gonna do this. Oh God! The guard attacked me. And it's going kind of screaming, frantic into the street. The guard attacked me. I didn't know what to do. Somebody get more guards. Somebody find Philip. He's gonna. We need help.
Performance check.
Oh,
This is the last time with the whole, like, 13. Molesting a lady.
I'm gonna add to that though. What? I'm gonna use one of my. What is it? A D6 psionic energy. I'm gonna add a 6 to that, so that's a 19.
oof.
You're gonna be.
Hold on. As he does that, I think that Pookie is going to use his ability to be small and tiny, and I'm going to start slowly walking the opposite way in kind of a manner such as.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
And so he just kind of very casually tries to fade in the back. Is there anything that you want me to roll to prove that if he gets caught or not?
Your racial bonus. I just need to know specifically what it says. Why is it not working? David?
Halflings are one of the easiest races to blend into crowds and kind of disappear.
Just want to make sure there's nothing to roll. I'm cool with you doing that. I just did you know that when you roll a 1 on a d20, you can re-roll the die, but you must use the re-roll? You have the luck feature. Do you know that?
As a halfling, yes.
Okay, just checking. So nimble. God, you have naturally stealthy, which means you can take the hide action even when you are obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than you. So you would need to either technically hide behind something, at least you're like a little bit bigger than you, to successfully hide from whatever's happening. But yeah, why don't you just make a stealth check to see, like, if you are able to, like, clearly do the whole, like, and get away.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, yeah. So you see this, you're just like, oh, then you turn, and you just like, do. I'm guessing in Corey's direction. That's just a guess.
Okay.
So, yeah. You successfully blend in whatever little bit of crowd there is, and Gav, you start screaming for help. And yeah, you see that a few guards come, and you realize that none of them are any of the ones you recognize, but they
I'd be like, get Philip. Or what was the other guy, the king guard, the captain that we were working
Tristan.
with? Tristan, get Philip, get Tristan, get Philip, get Tristan.
One of the guards, one of the three that comes running, all of which are just absolutely shell-shocked by what they see. One quickly runs in the direction of the guard tower, and the other two that are not running are coming over to Ball Guy and, like, checking him to make sure that he's, like, not dead, or, like, checking him. And they both, like, look absolutely surprised. A couple of minutes later, you see Tristan running with a guy who just ran off to go grab him, and Tristan immediately looks shocked, and he's looking at you both and just saying, What happened?"
We left the bookstore, and then this guy came out. And he attacked me, and I was shocked at first because why? And then I recognized him. He was one of the two guards that attacked me in the middle of the night before we left. And when I confronted him, he attacked me again. I had to defend myself.
So, Gav, you are standing there by yourself. You have just told this to Tristan, and Tristan's eyebrow goes up. What do you mean he attacked you? What are you talking about?
He called me a drow scum.
He still looks confused.
I don't know why he attacked me.
He slowly nods, and he looks over at the now dead ballsack guy. Says, why don't you wait for me at the guard tower? I'll meet you there in a little while. And he goes over to what's his face body just lying there. Your
I would
dagger
like
stuck
to.
in it.
I would like to roll a deception check because I want to emerge from the crowd and be like, I saw everything. I saw that guard attack that man. He attacked him he must have been drunk. He came out and just jumped at him, throwing slurs everywhere. I wouldn't dare say that guard was ever in the right. Can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
15.
He's gonna slowly nod. Say, okay. Why don't you go with your friend, and I will meet you at the at the post.
Friend, I hardly know her. No, I'm just kidding.
He's seen you two together.
Yeah, I know. That's part of the Pookie persona.
I'm taking everything literally, okay?
Friend, I
As we
hardly
walk
know
back-
her. You know what I mean? And
As we start
just
walking. Sorry.
go ahead.
No, as we start walking to the guard tower, I just wave at Corey as we walk by.
As I notice that he's waving at her, I turn to look at who he's waving at, and I go, "Oh! I got a book! And a scroll dress!" And I'm just still walking because I am an idiot. And I can't ever stop myself. But my one hand's holding a book in the air, and the other one's got a little piece, like it's got both hands are on the book, but one of them has the piece of scroll that she wrote down her scroll address on. And we just, I guess, keep walking towards that guard tower.
Are they being escorted, or are they just going by themselves?
By themselves.
I'm gonna walk with them. I'm gonna kind of stay a little bit behind. I'm not saying anything yet, but as soon as we're far enough away from people, I'm gonna kind of clear my throat, to get them to stop. Pookie, it's great to see you. I'm so happy you're here. Gavrilo, I understand you have a stealing problem. I get it. I don't understand it necessarily. I don't have one myself, and I know everyone has their vices, and I've tried not to judge. But you just risked the entire... You put Axis's ass, literally, on the line. Give me the stuff that you stole from Azul.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give it now.
I'm gonna open two of my empty pockets, and be like, I don't have anything.
First off, those aren't empty. Actually, they are empty, but it's a surprise to you.
Oh, that bitch.
He's threatening Axis.
I'm gonna say that under my breath when I realize they're empty. Oh, that bitch.
I'm so excited.
Is it, Cookie?
on, Moon. I don't think we heard you. Or at least I didn't.
Just where is it?
I don't know. I didn't take anything.
He knows you did. Because you don't exactly clean up after your crimes. And now you've implicated all of us. If Axis dies, the treaty doesn't go on, and these people keep getting killed. Do you want that on your conscience? Or do you even have one?
I'm gonna look back at the dead body. I just may went. Somehow I think I'll live.
Oh, that's spicy meatballs right there between you two. Glad that we're back together. As he does that, he pulls his book out and he sits crisscross applesauce in between them fighting. Like literally, they're face to face arguing, and he's sitting in the middle. Yeah, and he's just scarily just reading his own book.
I'm gonna tell her, look, Corey, I'm gonna be completely honest. The only things in those crate was about 15 pieces of gold.
Where is it?
And
This is all. It was in my pockets. It's not here now.
out of game for a second.
I
There
know-
were some shiny rocks. Now back in game.
Is it shiny rocks?
Yes.
I'll be honest. Out of game real quick. My kids got on in my office, and all of my paperwork that was on my desk with notes on it got drawn on and then thrown away. So there's a lot of notes that I'm missing. So I actually completely forgot about the shiny rocks.
Well, there were some
Yeah, this whole exchange, I literally only thought there was gold. That's why I was like, I don't understand. It's just gold.
Oh, okay. Well, one other thing I wanted to mention too is that okay, this seems like a good time since we're out of game for just a second. To mention that the inspiration system has changed a little bit, but I think you guys will be happy about it. All inspirations except for Axis's daily one, like every long rest, are gonna start accumulating, unless I say. So if it's a certain type of one or whatever. But right now, Corey has one, Gav has two, because he had a bunch, and so we basically cut that number in half and gave him that. So he has two. Pookie has one, and then Axis also has one from last session that I was listening back and I was like, oh shit, he never got his. So, yeah, that's the inspirations what we're dealing with, and I'm gonna just keep a tally, probably, somewhere. Alright, that's my spiel.
I know you took something. I'm not stupid enough to steal from the people we're trying to work with. Axis isn't, and I know for a fact Mina didn't. Well, so will you please just... Did you sell it?
No, I don't. I haven't done anything with it. I know who has it. I'll put it that way.
You see, like, her jaw just tighten. Who has it? Because if it's not given back by sundown, I think, Axis is dead
Of the next day.
of the next day. Sorry.
No, I just want to make sure everybody had the right timeline, so you guys didn't panic. I mean, slightly panic.
Look, I like Axis. He seems like a swell fella. I don't want him to die. I will work on getting it back.
Yeah, we
But I'll
can't
be
let the
honest.
wizard die. We can't. I'm sorry. Don't mean to interject here. The wizard can't die. We gotta. I gotta tell him that I'm banging his girlfriend.
You know what? That's a fair point. So for Pookie and the girlfriend banging, I will try to track down the person I am sure has it.
No, there will not be a try. You will. Gav, this is very important.
I will give it maximum effort.
Pookie?
Yes.
He just he looks up from his book. It's just spread in front of him. He just says, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just but like real quick, head goes up. Yes.
Great to see you. I'm so happy you're back. Gav, if you don't find this, I'm gonna tell them that you started that fight.
Who? Hey, big tall and creepy. She's
So
using
serious.
blackmail. That's crazy.
I'm so
You,
serious right now.
where have you been? Jeepers, the fish has gotten feisty. It's a spicy fish ball.
We're so
I look at her and be like,
excited.
I'm willing to bet you threw me under the bus for the sharks too.
Sharks. No, I didn't. For one, he's a fish man. I forget the name. He's not a shark. And for two, no, because I actually trust you guys. And I care about you. Unfortunately, I wouldn't want you to die. Like you're willing to let Axis die for your stupidity. No offense. Well, no offense. A very offense.
Martin Luther King Jr. died for our sins.
Is that
Or
what
Jesus.
you're reading?
It was
Just
Jesus.
find it.
It was Jesus. Jesus. Sorry.
It was Jesus.
So there
It
was lots of scenes.
Jesus. Please continue. Gav's getting chewed out. It's the best day of my life.
I'll do my best. No promises.
I love this.
All.
I gotta track down an assassin. I mean, it's not like they have wanted papers out being like, hi, come on down to 1-800-Assassins and come talk to us.
Look like my problem. Does that sound like my problem? My problem is Axis is gonna
No,
die.
it's Axis' problem.
No, it's all of our problem. It's the town's problem.
I'll be honest, this town sucks.
It's not really the best. They don't like women,
Kids shouldn't
remember?
keep getting killed. Listen, I've had a
Or the
long day.
chief.
Just find whoever stole from you. Also, a rogue, I'm sorry. You're a rogue and you got stolen from?
Oh. It's not the size of the rogue, it's how you use it. Okay.
I mean,
I'm just
things
gonna walk
happen.
off. Pookie,
I
come
follow
on.
her.
Let's go get drinks.
As she like turns and storms off, I just see like Buki like slamming his book shut, like throwing the book in the air, catching it with his backpack, and like just scootling. Like his little feet are just little clouds. As he, like
He chose mom in the divorce.
God. Oh no.
But as I'm doing that, I scream, "Let's go, big, tall, and creepy! We got shiny rock nuts or whatever to find. I'm hungry."
I want chicken nuggets.
We have
Pookie Bear,
other
hold
problems
up.
we need to attend to
At
first.
that, Pookie Bear, do you smell that? That's chicken nuggets. You smell it. Do you-
I have located with my nostrils chicken nuggets.
Nuggets. She said. One more time.
My nostrils? It's like binoculars, but my
I
nostrils.
know, but
my
I can't
nostrils.
say it. I want to.
Nostrils. Yeah, my nostrils.
Slower. I'm stupid. All right. It's actually that smell is actually coming from like it's like think cartoony like the scent in the air from the pie on the windowsill is like coming and it just like goes right in front of your nose and then tickles the end of it and then like you start to see it like float actually in the direction of the inn.
Okay. I completely disengage like the squirrel I am from anything Moon or Corey or Gavrillo's doing, and I immediately start like not like beeline, like seriously running, but like walking with intention towards the smell.
Okay. All right. So that smoky little smell continues and it like almost forms a little hand and like waves at you as it disappears into the tavern that you guys usually always eat at.
All right, that's the one with Dora in it. No, she's
No, she's in Great Ridge.
okay. All right.
This is
I-
Big Man. Have you met Big Man? You've met Big Man.
He's the one
Big
who
old man.
strong armed Gavrillo for trying to.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Gav's
it.
other crush.
Got it. Okay, so I want to if I would like to go inside of there. As I'm actually walking, I'm gonna scream to Gavrillo. We'll get to the stupid guards tower, but first I'm filling this hole in my heart or stomach. I'm not sure. But it's a hole that needs to be filled, and Pookie will fill all unfilled holes that need to be filled. And then he
As
walks
he
to the
says that,
Amen. And you
I'm
cross
not-
your chest.
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna look at Corey as he says it. Go, yeah, we got time.
Do, 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 do. Do,
Walking with Pookie.
once we get inside the tavern, I would like to. I'm obviously imagining I'm going to see the bartender there, big scary guy.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He
Okay.
he kind of he waves at all of you and he just says, "Well, I'm surprised to see this one," and he points at Pookie, "but I'm even more surprised to see you both. Didn't you have to go into the water today?"
Either one of you guys can reply. You guys can stay quiet because I can reply to this.
Go nuts.
We're back on another mission. We're gonna go back. Hopefully, all of us.
Speaking of
And I'm
which-
gonna look at Gavrilo.
I'm just gonna slash her like the kind of look your kid gives you when he knows he's in trouble, but he's trying to play it cool, like the big smile. Like, I'm gonna look at the bartender and say, speaking of which, other mission, you wouldn't happen to have seen someone recently? It's an old friend of mine. She's in town, and I feel like I missed the chance to say goodbye. And I'm gonna give him like the description of her.
Okay.
Smooth.
He's gonna think for a second. I'm not gonna make you do a check for that because that's silly. He doesn't know and he doesn't really care. Not that I don't care. He just wouldn't care. He's gonna say, "Yeah, you know what? I saw her in here yesterday. She actually just got a room over at the inn. She was over here. I usually give discounts to people who stay over at the inn and come eat here every day. It's a little deal I have with the short halfling lady whose name I can't remember. She, nice girl. She's been in town for a couple of days. She actually tipped me so well that now I have her special ready every single morning."
Ah, yes, she's amazing. You know, if she's over there, I would love to run into her.
No, I'm not quite sure where she goes. She's usually in here really early, and then she leaves for a good chunk of the day, and then usually comes back in the evening.
Well, I would hate to miss her again. So if I gave you some gold, would you keep her attention when she comes in tonight until I get in?
How much are we talking?
Valid point.
You broke. While you're having this
10 gold?
conversation, I suppose I couldn't be troubled to let you know, or at least keep her talking. She's a really sweet girl, but I can't see why you'd have me do this. English words escape me.
Yeah. I'm just with this guard stuff and going under the water. I'm getting pulled every which way, and I really don't want to miss her again. And I feel like I got one more day left in me before I got to go back under the water, and I just really want to make sure I say goodbye before I leave.
He's going to agree to this, and while you're having this conversation, Pookie, your nose is just like, it's like pulling you straight to the kitchen behind this big guy. And so while the big guy is very, very interested in making 10 gold, what do you do?
Pookie looks at him and he's not interested in whatever conversations because he's been seduced by the love of the food. And he screams out loud, "Hey, fee-fi, fo-fum, all your bullshit, I'm kind of done, but I need something to fill my tum. Please give me some of that food. What's in there?" And he kind of starts walking towards the big, scary fucking bartender guy. And he just, as he's going, he's just, you can see him like it's almost like comical where his stomach is like almost hanging out of his robes and he's got his hands on his stomach walking towards the bar requesting food.
You guys seen Dodgeball, right?
Yes.
Do you guys remember the scene where they're doing the car wash to save money to save the building?
Yep, pretty much.
And their
Yeah.
only customer that they get is the guy with the big truck with the big wheels that the guy scrubs.
Get on in there deep like, okay? Go ahead and get on in there deep like.
Don't like it. Oh, gross.
What is it? I would like to. Do I need to roll to figure out what this alluring smell is? Am I seeing it? Is he going to present it to me? Can I get him to present it to me?
So you said you started kind of walking around the counter. At that, big man is going to step right in front of you and look down at you. Just say nobody's allowed in the back. If you're hungry, I'll feed you, but don't cross this. And he's going to point. Like there's this bar has like a little like walking area for him to get around in, and beyond that little walking area is a door, and that's where he goes in to bring out the food and like go back in to grab it and everything. So you guys have actually never seen the kitchen in this room, bar, whatever it is, and he stands right in front of that and says that to you.
Oh, okay. I kind of move my head around left to right. I look straight up at him. You can't go inside the room. Well, then I would like a table, please, for me and my friends. And then I just kind of know that I'm assuming this is kind of like a self-seating type of place, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So then I ask him, I'll take 3 of whatever that delicious smell is over at my table, please, senor.
So, he gives you a slight nod, and he still looks at you slightly suspiciously, like he's just not trusting exactly what you're doing. Like you're gonna just try to run around him in a minute. And he goes into the back, and he comes out with these 3 plates that are just stacked on one arm. And he comes and sets them all down in front of you as you guys took a seat. Gav, do a perception check.
Oh shit! Dropped it. Nat 20. I'm not kidding. I'll take a picture and send it to you.
3 nat 20s in one night.
All right, the first 2 were on D&D Beyond, so you can actually see them. This one is legit.
I'm fucking with you. I don't care.
Well, 3 nat 1s in a row last time, and no one questioned
You
it.
didn't have 3 nat 1s in a row. You had one
know, it
nat
was 2.
1, and it was.
It was
fun.
2. It was 2.
What do you mean 2?
It was 2 back to back.
Oh, was it?
2 nat 1s back to back. Yeah, I rolled the first one. You said roll it again, and it was another nat 1. That's why you pulled the card.
I thought. Okay, I've listened to this episode like 2 or 3 times because I could not stop laughing at it the whole time. So it was like a nat. It was. it was a. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It already happened. Basically.
My camera on.
I don't need proof of a nat 1 or a nat 20. I don't. I trust you. If I didn't trust you, I wouldn't be playing this game with you. So
There.
here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Gav, you have the strangest feeling someone's watching you. And as you look around the room, you notice 2 things that strike your attention. The man you saw the night you got wasted with, keeping in mind, it's about like 6 p.m. right now. You notice the man you got wasted and like he kind of like helped you from like falling off of the, do you remember? He was the drunk guy who asked to move tables and then he helped you from like not falling on your face. You notice him back.
No.
And as you make eye contact with him, he raises his glass and like, air cheers you. And then you notice that you also get this feeling like eyes are on you from the back, but as you turn around, you don't see anyone you recognize.
I'm gonna make my way over to where I feel the eyes from. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I literally just absolutely start demolishing my plate. Again, Pookie is not paying attention to any peripherals. He is not doing anything but laying into this plate of food like he's never had food before in his life.
Pookie, as you eat this, you realize this isn't what you're smelling. This wasn't that absolutely intoxicating smell. That smell's coming from the kitchen. Whatever it is has not been served to you. It's delicious. What you're eating is great, but you need what that is. It's you can't put your finger on it. It's something. Okay. Gav, as you walk back over to that area, you've actually never been to this area of this while you've visited. Because you rolled a nat 20, as you look around, you notice that this spot specifically is underneath. You kind of have you realize that the way this is built, part of the inn that's next door is actually built over this bar. And you look up and you see that this doesn't make any sense. As I say this right now, this doesn't make any sense. But just go with it. No, it doesn't make any sense. You know what? It does. Give me a second.
Is there like an overhang where the inn extends into it, and that's like the bottom half of a room somewhere? Are we trying to say?
Yeah, but okay, I'll be honest. It's like a peephole situation, but a peephole wouldn't let you see. So it's actually going to be a slightly different thing, but because like think of it, you're standing over here, the peephole's down over here. How the fuck would that work? My brain's just like, you're not allowed to say that because that's stupid. So you have what is your like Arcana modifier? What do you have?
Oh, nothing. It's a +2.
What?
You can just go with a peephole. That works. There's like a peephole. Someone looking through a peephole.
People looking down straight isn't gonna let that person see everything around you, and it doesn't like that. It was either that or it was this thing, but I don't really. You wouldn't sense it. But you know what? We're changing it. Change it just slightly, okay? Sorry, guys. This wasn't planned, so a lot of this is just off the cuff, and that's why this is not smooth. You notice something as you look up. You see a pattern drawn on the actual ceiling of this place. And it looks like some kind of symbol, but it's not anything from the language that you recognize. Actually, it's not anything you recognize at all. And it's written in what looks to be a very similar color to the ceiling's color, but just slightly different. Like somebody's really trying to hide whatever symbol they wrote up there.
I'm gonna holler to Pookie. And I'm gonna say, hey, Pookie, you're magical, aren't you?
I don't know what I'm kind of eating, but let's just say that he's got like stuff on his face and he's got hands dirty and he's kind of got one hand with a napkin in it. And I fling my head around and I kind of look at him and I go, something like that. Yes.
You ever look at weird symbols and know what they mean?
I start kind of advancing towards him. And as I'm doing that, I'm kind of eyeballing everyone's plate around in almost a really, really obvious, awkward way where I'm looking at everyone's plate and kind of sniffing, and realizing that none of it's exactly what I'm smelling. And I walk towards them and I kind of look at whatever this keyhole is. I would like to roll, if I possible, whatever you want me to roll to see if I recognize this or if I have any type of, like, if I can sense that it's magic or whatever. What is it exactly I'm looking at?
It would be an Arcana check.
Okay, Arcana check.
Oh, we're breaking some D&D rules here, but you know what? Fuck it. But
I'm sorry.
No, it's not you guys. It's me. I had a game for a second. I heard about this once, and I'm throwing it in, even though I had done zero research on it, and I just learned how it works, and I like it, so it's happening. Sorry.
It's your story, bud.
Okay,
We're just here living it.
Whew.
So I rolled my Arcana check, by the way. It was a 19 plus 2, so it came out to 21.
You've seen these before. You've seen these before for sure. You've never used one, but you remember that your what's he called? Oh God, what is he called? Master? What's his? Is that what his title is? Shit.
My master?
Yeah, is that what is that his title? Is that like master? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
the high priestess. The
Okay.
high priestess, but he was my master. He taught me everything I know about like the fighting.
Okay. He's you watched him draw a few of these at one point, and you always asked him, "Why are you drawing these in the women's shower?" And he always chuckled and had the same response. "Oh, you'll know one day, my boy." And you did. You found out one day. Those are used to
Watch.
Mm-hmm.
They're peeping Tom.
It's basically like an eye. It's like an
Okay.
arcane ability to kind of like see information and like.
So can you do me a favor and re-describe? So Pookie's standing in front of this. Can you re-describe exactly what he's looking at? It's a door with a lock. What is? Can you go back over that just real quick?
You look up and you see this pattern is written on the ceiling, and it looks kind of like an eye with a bunch of little flourishes all around it, and you recognize that symbol as a written component of a spell, essentially.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm kind of staring up, and I'm assuming Gav's left or right of me. I'm basically going to turn to his direction, and I'm going to smile, and I'm going to go, well, usually I only have these in bathrooms and women's locker rooms, but if I'm not mistaken, that's a watch spell. They can see us through that.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Pookie. I'll get you.
At-
I'm gonna
at
buy
his
you
words?
I'll buy you a muffin.
At his words, you hear the sound of someone quickly moving above. So, like, guys, remember how we were kind of saying it, where like the eye was at like part of the inn? Okay, well, it was on the floor of what would be the ceiling. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I can
Yes.
see it.
Yes, and you
yeah.
hear someone actively, quickly shuffling around above you.
Oh,
I'm looking Pookie.
Yeah, at him saying like they could they say hi, you're on camera.
I'm looking Pookie and go, that's the inn right there, right? Like point to the direction of the ceiling.
yeah. So someone's up there.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna go very quickly out the door toward the inn.
I'm not following him.
Okay. So as Gav, make a perception check at disadvantage really quickly. It's just for me. It's for a long game for me.
18 plus 3.
Disadvantage.
21.
Oh, shit. You're distracted because you're quickly moving to go do something right now. It's less likely you'll notice.
Oh, shit. 10 plus 3. 13.
You do not notice anything else that happens in the bar as you quickly go out the door, across next door. So we're going to stay with Corey and Pookie. What are you guys going to be doing right now? You guys doing anything? Corey, you bitch slapping somebody?
I want to walk up to Corey, and I want to pull out my book and sit on it like it's a high chair, and I want to look at her, and I want to say, so, fishy friend, not food, definitely fish, definitely friend. How's everything been since I've been gone?
Horrible.
Oh, and
Not that bad, and then good, and then bad.
Okay, lots of highlights there. Anything I should know about?
Lots the highlights there.
Rillo's sticky fingers are gonna get axes. The axe. Metaphorically, I don't think it'll be an axe. That's wordplay.
Yeah, I heard that a guy got ate by a shark, and I thought that was a sexual joke, and I'm starting to learn now.
I wasn't
think that
actually
guy
eaten
got.
by a shark. That's just Gavrilo being racist and calling all fish people sharks.
Oh, they're not sharks?
They're not sharks, right? I'm not a shark.
No, you are amazing. Number one, special,
No.
awesome, great,
Thank
grand, fantastic. Question. So we really did kill 2 people.
Didn't?
Who?
Okay, it's a long story. So we went down. We had just started getting in the water when I saw one of the people. She's a mermaid type person, and I was trying to get her attention. I was trying to talk to her. I'm like in the middle of like a small conversation with her. I turn around, Gavrilo and him are fighting? Question mark. And I'm like step in between. I'm like, hey, what's wrong? And he stabs my shoulder, and I'm gonna like pull down my like shirt a little bit, and I'm gonna like show him like the line, and he stabs me, straight up stabs me for no reason, and then that I guess triggered the mermaid, and she, him, and so technically we didn't kill him, they did, but I don't want to say they did because if I say they did, then that might just start another civil war that I'm trying to end. Gav's stealing shit, so I don't know what he's doing. Axis is down there. He could be being tortured for all I know. Like I It's good you're back. I'm really happy you're back.
It sounds like it's been stressful. But I'm glad to be back. So, what did Gav steal?
No. I went on this lovely. I'm not gonna call it a date because I don't think it was a date.
A
But
date?
yeah, it was. It's very complicated. We're in a complicated place. He took me to this little area and he showed me like a rock thing and it was red. And I don't really know what
He
it.
showed
That's
you a red
complicated
rocket.
too. Yeah, kinda. Wait, no,
What?
not
Lipstick.
that. No, not a
No?
lipstick.
Okay.
No.
I'm confused. This is.
Yeah, it's a very complicated story. Well, we come back. I see Axis for a minute, and I'm talking to Axis, and I guess the same fish lady that stabbed the guy, was like communicating everything I was saying to Axis. And then the Azul guy who is still carrying me, by the way, this entire time he's been carrying me. He hasn't
Seems
let
weird.
me go really. It's been a little bit weird.
Okay.
He takes me to his house, but this time I wasn't in his bedroom. This time I was in the guest room. And I guess that's
This time you weren't in his bedroom?
yeah, we went to his bedroom.
Okay.
Me, Axis, Mina, and another lady that
Oh my God.
also tried to stab me. She scratched me.
Well,
And I'm gonna show him my palm.
a lot of people were trying to stab you that night. But yeah, I get
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a stab. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I just have one of those faces, you know. Anyway.
The
Um.
stab me faces.
Yeah, sometimes you look at someone and you're just like, I gotta stab them, and I
Wow.
think that might be me.
Something about that.
But
face.
anyway,
I get it.
yeah. So I was in his guest room, and I guess Gavrilo had already gotten to it. There was like some chests. I didn't really like in like this weird like thing, and I guess he noticed that some of the algae was displaced on it. And he was like, "Did you steal this?" And I was like, "Well, no, I didn't." And I was like, "Maybe one of our partners looked through it, but I don't think I don't know if they stole something." I lied for him.
Ooh.
I lied for him. I knew he did it because of course he did. Because it's Gavrilo. And he steals everything. He stole dirty underwear. I don't have to tell you. But
You do have to tell him.
were you there you weren't there for that?
No, I mean, I love a party. I love a great
Oh, yes.
party, and underwear's too.
He stole dirty underwear. His stealing's
Oh.
getting out of control. It's dirty underwear. Now it's fish rocks. Like aquarium gravel. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep us all alive, and he's acting like it. I don't know.
I understand. I get it. Sometimes water flows real fast and it creates a strong current. And sometimes it may feel like you're falling down that. But for me, I just want to help you. I'll be a little bit of a life raft. I'll tell you what. I will help you convince Gavarillo to stop running off into random alleys and killing people, or at least saving our friend X's. But you have to promise me something.
It's not to punch him. I'm really close. I really am. I've never gotten so close to physical violence. I've been close, but not that close.
All I'm asking is you eat a plate of food before we go out. And he scoots the plate of food towards her, smiles, and then walks towards the bartender.
I'm gonna eat the food. Thank you.
So, can I approach the bartender, DM, por favor?
Yep.
I do this in a polite way, but I kind of stand up on a stool, which kind of puts like only my legs, covered. It kind of looks like someone just naturally sitting there now because I'm standing on the stool, not sitting on it. And I try and wave down the guard.
The guard?
Or not the guard, the bartender. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
I was reading my notes, sorry.
You're fine. He walks over and he looks at you. Yes.
Okay. I don't want to be mean. I like you. I don't know why. I think that the whole goth giant Frankenstein thing, you play it well. What you served me isn't what I'm smelling. And at this point I think you think I'm stupid. What is being cooked back there that smells so fucking delicious?
I need a persuasion check.
All right. 16, 9 plus 7.
He leans forward and he looks at you and he kind of looks at like Corey behind you and then he looks at you again. He just says, "If I bring you out some, you can't tell anybody about it. Got it?"
Okay, yeah, bring it on out, Big Daddy. Come on. I love when guys get dark and creepy.
Okay. You know what? It's probably best you eat it in the back. Oh, like the way it said. I'm sorry.
Well, sign me up, Papa. Let's go.
He's going to motion for you to he's gonna motion you to come over, and he's gonna open the door to the back kitchen, and he's gonna motion you inside.
Oh no. I just pulled a Ben and walked into a back room with a stranger. Oh no, it happened so fast. Oh no, I've been abducted. It was candy. I'm the kid at the van. He's like, "You want free candy?" And I said, "Yes." I'm stupid. Oh no. Oh no, this is so bad. Oh God. All right, as I enter this fucking stupid back room of doom and death, please tell me it's not a bunch of whips and chains. Like it's a oh.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying to keep it together. He opens the door. You walk in. It's nothing that grand. You see someone standing over what looks to be like a stove. Just give it to me. I don't know what this would look like, but like a stove. They're cooking. You see the distinct color of fins coming out of someone's head.
Fins?
Fins. Like, kind of like Corey. She has, like, fins kind of like...
That's the person standing?
Yep.
Or that's the person that's being chopped up?
They're cooking.
Okay, so
they themselves are not
Boy...
being cooked.
Okay, hey, their cooking is ambiguous. I don't know if he's on the stove or getting down on the stove.
That's why English
I
is
just need
important.
clarification. Just double checking, all right? I didn't know if I was eating shark fin soup over here.
You said double chicken.
Just double chicken. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right. So yeah, they turn and they look, and you see this. They kind of look like Corey, but this person is like a deeper shade of blue, and
he's like the black people of them. Got it.
okay. He is going to he's going to like look with a big old smile, and you see some like actual like shark teeth, and he's gonna turn, he's gonna look really like excited, but like he's about to say something, makes eye contact with you, and then wide-eyed looks at the bartender guy. He raises his hand and just says, "It's okay. We're just gonna quickly do this and get out." So
Wow. I'm not some slut here. I at least want some dinner first. You knew the arrangements.
yeah. I got you. This guy I sound like me. The fish guy is going to like motion to what's sitting on the plate over here and be like, "Is this?" And he gives him a nod. He brings over what looks like a cartoonish pie and hands it to you. His hands are so that the difference is like when I've explained Moreau before, they're very big. All these dudes are big. This guy is the same size
Yeah,
as
they
like
are.
Gavrillo. But
Okay.
so he's a very small.
Fucking 3 or 4 inches.
I'd say he's aggressively average. All right. Not very small. He's aggressively average.
Some might even say too big.
I would say too big, probably. Yeah, I'm a halfling. I don't need all that, man.
I miss Ben.
Fish.
Just
Fish man.
anyway, he hands you this almost like cartoonish pie with like the little slits cut into it, and he hands it to you, and he just says, "I assume," and he looks back and forth between you and Big Guy, "I assume you're not going to mention that I'm here."
Oh, yeah. I don't care that you guys are gay lovers. I just like the pie. I grab the pie from his hand and can I investigate it to make sure to see, like, have I ever seen this or is this something familiar to me? Because Pookie does have a history of cooking. So I'm just curious, is there anything I can roll to see if I kind of recognize what these guys are making back here?
So
Insight?
you'd have to try it first, and then roll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think barbarically he kind of takes two fingers, like so he takes the plate in one hand, holds it out, and he takes two fingers and he points them like it's like a finger gun, but he does a karate chop on the very tip part of that cake, where it just makes that perfect little triangle, and almost like an anime, just like super hard slams, cuts it, and then he grabs a piece of the triangle, throws it up there, and he catches it in his mouth and starts chewing on it. And then what would you like me to roll?
Just an insight. I'm gonna give you the whole karate chop in the pie. I believe
I can do
Pookie
performance
do
if you'd like.
I believe Pookie could do it.
I only got a 12 out of my d20.
For
I don't know.
insight?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a low roll.
You've never had this before, but that first time you ever ate here, you have that same feeling. Like it's bringing you back to like where you've been before. It's like home just came all up in your mouth.
I love it. I look at the gay fish man and I go, what is this made out of?
The bartender and gay fish man give each other a look, and
These guys giving each other looks. I love a secret relationship.
He just he clears his throat and he just says, "It's secret."
Okay, we're gonna change that. I would like to roll persuasion, and I want to try and convince this guy to tell me what the secret is.
Gotcha.
Fuck. God damn it. Always in the worst situations. I'm doing something retarded. I roll high. I do something I actually want to do. I got a 10. I got a 3
on.
plus 7.
Hold on. You got a 10. Tell me
Okay.
what you want to say.
I want to basically be like, look, buddy, you can already trust me that I'm not going to tell you anybody about your guys' homoerotic relationship. The least you can do is at least tell me what you're shoving in my mouth before you let me shove the rest of it in my mouth. You know what I mean? Common courtesy.
Uh,
What if I have a food allergy? Ooh, I've been known to be allergic to gluten.
okay. Uh, he just chuckles and he just says, it's just a little something special. And he goes over to the counter under, like, where he's cooking, like, go next to that. He kind of moves this little curtain that's hanging over, and you see underneath this counter, you just see these dark mushrooms growing. And they look almost bioluminescent. And he gestures to them and he just says, so when cooked, these have a slight intoxicating, what the fuck is it called, effect.
Euphoria? Euphoria?
Yeah, but yeah, just keep it between us, okay?
Oh,
He gives you like a little
yeah.
wink.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do it because I can't wink, but
he winks back at him. He goes, oh, yeah, love that. That's fantastic. Oh, I want some. How do I find them? Tell me. Tell me it all. Tell me it all. Tell me now. Please.
persuasion.
Okay, sweet. I'll do it. Need to double down. All right, love it. 12 plus 7, 19.
He kind of like looks around, all fake and like cartoonish, and just says, "I got the seeds for these from
Oh,
over,
yeah.
from over," and then he's gonna like weirdly gesture, like towards the direction of like Granite Ridge. He says, "Over in that Zephosian territory," but I'm pretty sure that they came from some weird fucking cave because they only grow in complete darkness. And then you check it out, you can actually see he's got like curtains all around this thing, and he's got a little water system that he just has to pour water in, and like it irrigates. It's so cool. But anyway, on topic here, he's just like, yeah, it took a long time, but you know what? It was worth it. And then the guys look at each other and like, so yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Pookie kind of smiles at him and almost does like that hippie, like hands out in the air, head bobbing. All right, all right. I see you guys are party guys. Got it. Yeah, exactly like that. Cool, cool. Well, I'll tell you what. If you help me with any more, maybe description, I've been known to walk around with a troop of adventurers. I don't mind helping you get some more of these, maybe more seeds, just to kind of help you out. Maybe as a gesture of friendship.
They exchange a look again. You know what? Take this one, and he hands you a jar, and these look like they've been dried. So he hands them to you. They have a purplish hue to them, as you saw, like the quick flash he did, because obviously stay in darkness. They look to like glow from like green to blue to purple, a lot like his own color. And he gives them to you, and these are like dark purple, and yeah, there's like maybe like 4 inside this little jar, and yeah, he says take these, and if you do ever run across anything like it, mail me some seeds.
Haha, sweet. I'm on a roll today. And he pulls out like just that same paper that the lady gave, put the scroll on there, and then he flips it on the other side and he goes, scroll address, please.
Uh, Big man takes the paper, scribbles it down, just says, "There you go. Hope to hear
I
from
look
you."
I look at him. Ooh, someone's territorial with their men. But thank you guys for this pie. And I grab the pie, and what I want to do, and I'm willing to risk this because I feel there's something behind this pie. I'm just going to take the pie in front of both of them and scarf it down lick the plate, put it down, say thank you, and kind of start walking towards where Corey's back at. Like I know I have to leave that door. Oh, also I want to put those that jar of stuff in my back. So that's before the blueberry. I thought that was kind of assumed.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh fuck! I knew it.
I'm sorry, you ate the whole thing.
Oh, it's a 7, not a 1. Okay, I thought it was a 1.
Oh.
7. Oh, that's still not any better, but 7.
Till the next morning, you are extremely high.
Like, okay, we talking like high, like hey, what's up, man?
More than he
Like
already
that,
is?
That right there. That's what we are.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't have to talk that slow.
Oh, we got-
You can speed up a little if you want. But yeah, nothing can get you down right now. You are like,
Yeah.
fish people, what? Access be fine.
Got it. I got
we
it.
love
No.
Kev. Yeah.
I got it.
You got
I'm
it.
so with this. And is it immediately hits or is it slowly going on as I'm
just. Okay, I couldn't.
like a
Right
train?
You ate
Okay.
the whole thing and you scarfed
Okay.
it down. Your words, not mine. You were.
I just basically, I basically
you came
had
out a
Memorium
different man
edibles.
from the other side.
Fuck yes. Okay. All right. As I like walk out that little bar towards Corey, my hair is usually up in a bun, right? Just how he's pictured. But he kind of takes it out and does like one of those L'Oreal hair flips.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he goes and sits down right next to Corey and he goes, "You're a real fucking cool person. You know that? You're a real fucking cool person."
Thank you. Have you been back in the water?
Huh? Who?
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm real good, right? You know, how sometimes days are days, but other days are just not good, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
I
having
do.
a great time. Hey, we should find Gavrilo. He's gone. He disappeared.
He's probably off getting us in more trouble.
I like that. He like just kind of hops off his chair and starts walking towards the door.
Okay, so that's where we'll leave you two. Unless Corey, what were you doing while he was in the back room? Were you just eating, or did you want to do something? Because I know I haven't.
No,
Really
just eating, a little bit of crying.
Weirdly, from
I
the
feel
sky,
bad.
you just feel like the nicest little like ghost hug. Okay, just the nicest little ghost hug. 'Cause I can't do nothing. You know what? I take that back. I can do anything. I am the DM. Aha! The guy at the bar notices that you are having a rough time. The one who moved tables, the one who's been drinking an ale, he comes in, he sits across from you while Pookie is in doing whatever. And he just says, "How you doing?"
You know, I think whenever someone's like just going through it, how they're like both elbows on the table and they're just like basically shoveling food in your face and just like crying, and she's gonna look up, swallow her food, and stare at him and go, "Does it look like I'm doing great?"
He's gonna sit back, mug in hand, and just say, "Nope, but it looks like you could use a free drink." And he sees that the bartender is busy, so he gets up, goes around the counter, pours one, comes back over and hands it to you. Well, sets it on the counter in front of you. And maybe an ear. You want to talk?
It's a Van Gogh way of flirting, trying to give an ear. All right.
Thank you for the drink. I think you just stole me this, and I don't know if I can handle another person going to jail right now.
He takes a swig, he reaches in his pocket, and he throws 2 pieces of gold onto the counter. I didn't steal. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. I try not to consort with criminals, but I'm not doing that well. In that department.
Is it the tall, creepy one or the tiny halfling man?
Yeah, it's
Aggressively average.
the tall, creepy one.
He looks like the type. You know,
To myself, he'd change, he'd grow, and now he's ruining everything. And I don't want to be mean to him. But also, what am I supposed to do? I can't let my friend get killed because of him. I don't.
I have a, is it called a sneaking suspicion? I have a sneaking suspicion that tall, creepy one can handle it. I feel like he can handle a lot. You should probably give him a piece of your mind, if you haven't already.
I definitely have. I think I actually was too mean to him, but I'll have to deal with that later.
Nah, something about the way he walks. I think he can handle it.
I almost punched him. I almost did. He's my friend. I don't want to go punching my friends. What kind of friend am I? But also, I'm the kind of friend that doesn't steal stuff and get my. I'm gonna just finish the drink.
Well, you sound like a pretty good friend if you're sitting here worried about him. I think that's good. I think that you're a good friend. You didn't take another swig.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you for the drink.
He does the whole raise his glass and kind of tries to cheers you.
Alexis!
As for your other friend, I hope
What,
everything works out.
Sorry.
You're dead.
Them.
Sorry, I accidentally got you killed.
Yeah, maybe.
You got me killed? Oh, that's neat.
Possibly.
Well, I guess I'll have to shoot my way out.
Punched Gav.
Let me tell you, Axis, you have some trustworthy cavalry coming, people that are definitely in the right state of mind to be fighting wars.
You have one person on your side.
Did you guys start a war?
No.
Okay. In my defense, he did push us first.
Okay.
God
And in
damn.
my defense, I didn't know we were going that far.
I was gone for 2 hours.
Okay, so actually,
Have you ever played
it was
chicken?
3 or something.
Okay, maybe 2.5.
Let me
I'll give
do
you
this. That way nobody goes out of character for a minute. Axis, let me get you caught up about what happened.
Sure. Yep. I'm here.
For the stuff that applies to you, because everything else will be eliminated with time. Axis, when Corey was taken to, remember last session? She was being carried, like the fire rescue carry, down to his little room.
Yeah. Yep, I do recall.
So you stayed with Mina, and a few minutes after she got done talking with Scary Creepy Azul, you were taken by Mina and brought down. Sorry, bad time to burp. Brought down to that extra storage room where Gav stole that stuff. So Mina takes you down there. I'm gonna swap to Axis for just a second, guys. She takes you down there after Azul brought Corey back up. I got a little ahead of myself. Azul then comes back up, grabbing Corey by the face. One, his claws kind of going into her face a bit, and one hand bracing her hip to push her forward. And he kind of pushed her out of his hand. It was a little aggressive. And he gave an order to Mina to take you into his spare room and keep you there.
Am I gonna get raped?
No. Mina would talk to you as you entered that room and just say, I know you can't understand what we're talking about right now, but he just... I really hope that your friends come back with the missing things. For your sake. And she, like, looks really, like, kind of a little bit scared. So, yeah. You are detained as of right now.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
no, that's okay. Well, that was rude. I was walking around town having a nice time.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, I didn't know what to do with you, so... do you want to talk to Mina? Ask her anything specifically? Anything?
Let me get the D&T mindset here. Okay, so that's all that happened. So I got my rock. We walked around a little bit. Then I went back to.
Oh, hold up. We got Megatron voice. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, is it better?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He ate his mic.
So she brought me back to the place where we started, where we were brought originally,
Yes.
and then Corey got thrown into that room.
She actually was taken down in there, being like fireman carried, and then when she came back up a couple minutes later, she was not being carried with any kind of compassion. She was actually like being grabbed by the face, and he ordered Eddie to take her to the surface, and ordered you to be taken down into that room and kept there. And
so basically, they just told me I have to stay here, and I just watched Corey get told that she has to go to the surface, and I'm the only one down here now.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's play this out just a little bit. So as you come down into that room, Azul follows right after Mina gets done saying that I hope for your sake your friends come back soon and bring what was stolen, essentially. He comes in. He's going to swim right into your face and stare into your eyes and say, with like really creepy teeth, like all teeth smile, like shark smile, and he's going to say, do you know anything about this? And he's going to motion over to the boxes that have been clearly opened.
Do I know anything? Oh, do I know anything about the boxes? Is he speaking in common to me?
No.
Because I don't know aquatic.
He can't speak of them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he says that to you. You understand him. Mina starts translating. Don't make me. Please don't make me. Please.
So Mina's gonna translate it to me. And he can just dump in my face?
He's still in his face. Still in your face, but he's gesturing over to the boxes.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He's gonna get really...
I'm
not translating. I'm not doing it. He gets really close to your face again, and he just says, I don't believe you. And
what was in there? I don't have anything on me. Was there something specific you were missing? I could talk to my friends whenever they get back.
At him.
And I'm just gonna put my hands out, like my hands are just out, like up or out. Yeah.
Like that?
It's like I was getting frisked. I'm like, hey, I don't have anything. See?
He starts checking. His hands are huge. He quickly does a pat down. He's not trying to grab nothing, but he's patting your entire body. And
there's another third one to get filled
is this gonna cost extra? Or?
He takes his big ass index finger with a huge claw on the end of it and holds it to
right
your
up your ass.
Shut up, Gab.
What'd you just say?
Fuck. All right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna get off track. You guys know butterfly. What? Come on. He holds. Son of a bitch. I just got myself off track. He's got the. Yes. Index finger. He holds it against your throat, and he just says, "Make one more joke." Yeah, but I mean, you know about.
So Mina says this to me.
The Yabba Dabba is when she translates.
Yabba-dabba.
She says what he said.
I'm just gonna say, no more jokes. I didn't take your stuff. Is there something specific that you're missing?
Oh. Yabba Dabba. He stops when he feels like you actually hear it. It's a sound. And he reaches and he pulls out the necklace from your pocket. The only thing that he's found on you. And he holds it up by the strap and just says, "What do you call this?"
I was given that?
But hold up. When she translates this time, she says a little extra, and to you specifically that only you could understand. And she says, "What do you call this? Don't tell him."
What? What do you call this? Don't tell him?
Yeah, that's what she says to you.
She says, what do you call this? Don't tell him?
You translate him. He said, "What do you call this?" And then she's telling you in her own voice. Not tell
Right,
him.
yeah, don't tell him. I'm just gonna say it was just a nice necklace that I thought was cool, and I thought it was like a gesture between our two peoples of slight camaraderie.
Potential marriage.
Potential marriage. I said no more jokes. I'm sorry. Never mind.
As you finish speaking, you can tell by the length of what you said, and you actually you can hear the translations, right? Well, she doesn't say anything what you just said. She starts and she says,
Hold on one second. Hold on. How long has it been since we started this? Has it been longer than an hour?
No.
Have I been down there? Have I been walking around the town? Were we walking around the town for longer than an hour when Corey went off and saw the big open portal thingy and all that shit? Was that longer than an hour to bring us back to this room?
For
Because
your
my
ritual?
spell only lasted for an hour.
Okay, I told you last
So I don't
session.
think.
Let me re-say it because it's important. You have salt water inside you. Your ritual spell lasts as long as you're in water because.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, yes, you did say that. Okay, good call. Good call. All right, fair enough.
I feel like it's in you.
It's
it's always in him.
Just kind of reach down in there and find it. No. Fuck my ear.
I keep this ritual in my prison pocket.
Pull it out whenever necessary.
Okay. Right. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to stop you. I just had to say that. So okay, I can't understand them.
Shiny.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can understand them. What does she say back to him?
She says, "I gave that to him as a token. He's attempting to cover for me." And he stops. He has a hand over your chest, and he goes and cuts the strap that keeps your necklace tied to your chest.
Which one?
Yours.
The one? Theirs? Mine?
Yours.
He's taking my shit?
He cuts it with his claw.
Oh.
And he holds it up.
Oh.
Where did you get this?
There's a tiny building dog stuck there in the place.
Anytime it's yabba-dibba-da, it's the same thing that he just said.
Okay. I got that from a long time ago. That's a family. It's very, very important to me. And you need to give that back to me right now.
She looks back and forth between you and the big guy for a second. And she doesn't make eye contact with you. As, again, she doesn't know you can understand her. She says, I also gave him that. and like you see her like swallow really hard, and you can clearly tell that she's like trying to lie her best. Real quick. When I don't want to decide something, let it be. Oh. So it's getting worse. He's gonna turn to Mina. And he's going to leave you, like, stand there. And he's going to, like, swim into her face now. And he's got your rock. Your rock.
My
he's
rock.
still holding the straps of it. And he just says, "You dare give him 2?" And she's going to reply, "I'm sorry." Whatever. He's then going to say, "There is not enough blood in this ocean that will let me move past this." And he's going to he's got both of them, I guess. He's got both of them in one hand. He's going to throw them down on the ground at your feet. And he's going to look back at you. To Mina, tell him one last thing. If he leaves this cave, he dies. Then he's going to, after she goes yabba dabba dee ba, he's going to take her by the throat and swim her almost like lightning fast out of this cave. And you are left alone with both the necklaces on the ground. So,
I'm definitely gonna pick up my necklace and get it back on my person.
okay, so that's where we'll leave that. Sorry, you're in captivity, buddy. Something about
Yay.
whales captivity. I don't know. You're gonna be in a zoo later. I don't know. So we are now gonna go back to Gav. So while Pookie was getting on them shrooms, and while Corey was having a heart-to-heart with, we're just called him Beard Guy. Okay? Or do you guys have a name for Beard Guy or Beard Guy work? That's an honest, like, we need a name for Beard Guy.
Beard guy? What do you mean? What beard guy?
He's the guy who just had a conversation with Corey. He's the same guy that the party has seen. I'm explaining because you weren't there for that part. They had a beer pong. They actually played beer pong, and they asked this guy to move tables. And the guy kind of like sat and watched them play and like was cheering them on. And then Gav got up on the table and started like dancing. And he kept Gav from falling over. And like he just had that heart-to-heart with Corey, and like he needs a name. And I don't know what to
Is
call
this
him.
no name that Corey banged?
No.
Oh, different guy.
That
Oh,
guy does
gotcha.
not have a beard. This guy has a beard.
Oh, sorry.
Name him Jarek. Jerrik. Jarek.
Jarek.
Eric Todd.
Jarek. Okay. Let's just say that Corey, at the end of you having your conversation with him, he just, he gave you a slight nod, and like he held out his hand to shake yours, and he introduced himself as Jarek, which is not a name I'm gonna be able to say. Okay.
Eric.
Nice to meet you.
He's a Jarek. He's a Jarek.
Jarek. Okay.
Jarek.
Beard guy is Jarek. Sorry, I thought you said Jared at first. I was like, that's probably not for reasons I can't say. That's probably not a good reason. That's not a good name. But Jarek works. Okay, so we're gonna go to Gav now. Gav, the last thing that you did was you heard the footsteps moving very quickly above you, and you decided to dash out the door, not hearing something weirdly obvious in the background. What are you doing?
I'm going into the front of the inn. First, I've been to this inn a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know that this has a single entrance? Or is this like where, like, obviously there might be multiple entrances?
Let's just say during one of your rest times, your downtime, you wandered around and you realized this place has only one entrance, besides all of like the windows and stuff, which you have been known to make entrances and exits from time to time.
Yeah, I have. Alright, so when I enter the front door, I'm going to take a moment to look around and see if I noticed how many doors there are, where the hallways are at, where I believe the room where that symbol would be, and if I see anybody hiding or in plain sight just from the main entrance.
Okay. So, this may not be exactly right, so we're just going to kind of wing it. We're going to notice that as you enter, the staircase that leads you guys up to your rooms looks like it would lead you above the bar. All of the public rooms are all kind of like above the bar. But you would know from like the area of what's all happening, the farthest room, which none of you actually are in, is the one that would have to be above the situation. You realize that so that's a stair. You enter, staircase up. 1 second, guys. Okay. The staircase goes up and leads you to all the rooms. The only other door that's in this place is behind where she has her desk, which is like off to the other side, and it looks like a staff room, maybe her bedroom, something over there, but you guys have never entered in that door. But it's not in the same side as the bar. So you got the door over there, front desk, stairs, rooms.
And that lady's at the front counter just watching who walks in, right?
Yep, she sees you and she kind of gives you like a wary smile. Can I help you there, buddy?
I'm gonna smile politely and say, no, just heading up.
Okay.
And
Bye.
I'm going to, as stealthily as I can, go up, because I'm wearing the boots of elven kind, so I don't make any sound. Go up and start heading toward that door. And I'm moving at kind of a slow pace because I want to hear if I hear anybody creaking windows or jumping, like making aggressive movements.
Perception.
I'm like solely focused on that. Oh, okay. 16, 19.
I was going to have you roll advantage, but you don't need to. Unless you want to go for a 20. I mean, if you think you can, might as well.
Hey, 4 times in one night, right?
Fingers crossed.
Damn.
I mean, that's no. That was a 15.
Aw, darn. Okay, so... I had a really dirty joke I was going to make, but I'm like, nah, okay. You are very slowly, completely soundlessly making your way down this hallway. You hear some noise coming from one of the rooms that's like closer to the stairs. It's next to one of your guys' rooms, but it's not one of your rooms. And then as you continue down this hall, you hear noise coming from what would be above the telltale watcher's symbol on the ceiling. And you hear somebody moving around. You hear somebody quickly moving things, shifting things, like almost in a rushed, like quieted but rushed sense. Like, I can't make the noise, but you get it.
Can I try a sleight of hand to quietly pick the lock?
Yeah. Sure. Let's pick that lock. But I'm gonna let you know this. When you unlock something, there's a click. So...
Right.
Besides
It's
the
a
click...
12 plus 6. 18.
Okay. The lock makes the telltale click sound. And at that, everything in the room goes silent. What do you do? It's unlocked.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing the door open, and as soon as like the door comes to the complete open, I'm going to have like my eyes dart around the room looking for any movement, body, sign of any life. I don't know how dark the room is, but I do have dark vision, so it's not like she can be hiding in shadows.
Mm-hmm. So, give me a second. You know what? As the door creaks open, we're gonna take a break because I need a second to think about it. So, take take a break, please. I gotta think. Like 5 minutes.
So what else happened?
Oh, do you remember that? Remember when I got my ass beat and coming home from the bar?
Yeah, Dick like beat you.
Yeah, his buddy just stood there and like did nothing.
Oh, sure.
Well, his buddy confronted me and Pookie when we were leaving the library.
Oh yeah.
I'll let Pookie tell you about the library. But he confronted us and asked where Dick was, and I was like, "Oh, he's probably still underwater with the other ones." And he's like, "Well, no, I found his body. I found his dead body with a bite taken out of it." And I made a snide remark, and he pushed. Well, okay, he was like in my face, and he's bigger than me, so Pookie climbed on my shoulders to get in his face, and then he pushed me, but Pookie rolled a 19, and I rolled a nat 20, and for dexterity checks, and so it did nothing. Pookie then like swung on my back, like, and then used my body's momentum to go forward, headbutted the guy who we named Ballsack.
Baltic.
Oh.
Dick and Balzac.
Balzac.
We named him Dick and Balzac.
Solid.
Pookie headbutted him, and then got off my shoulders. He swung
Perfect
at me
backflip.
and missed. Perfect
Ooh.
backflip. 10 out of
Yep.
10. The crowd went wild.
Claps them all.
Good to know. All right, I like it.
He swung at me, completely whiffed, and then in 2 motions, I stabbed him in the throat, and then with my second dagger, I stuck it in his solar plex. And he choked on his own blood, and as he was dying, I whispered, "I killed your friend Dick." And then I gave the best performance of my life, pretending to be the victim, and screamed in public that this guard attacked me, and it was all in self-defense. Pookie hid while I was making a scene, and then when all the I told them to call for the guards, including Tristan. And when Tristan got there, he asked what happened, and I said, Balzac attacked me, and it wasn't the first time. He had attacked me before. He was calling me a dirty drow and all this racist stuff and just attacked me. And so I defended myself. And then Pookie came out of the crowd and backed my story. And then Tristan told us to go to the guard tower. And then on our way to the guard tower, we ran into Corey. Corey got mad at me and scolded me, saying that I need to put back what I stole, or else Axis is gonna die.
Put that thing back
And-
where it came from. Oh, so help me.
Jesus
So
Christ.
me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know, Pookie does remind me of Mike Wazowski. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while after they got into a scuffle because she's trying to save you and Gav is proving that he doesn't care as much too, but he's still got a heart. Pookie finds an alluring smell, and it's coming from the inn, and he just disregards what Corey and Gavril are doing, and he goes to the bar or the inn, and they follow me. I make nice with the bartender. I have stepped into the back room because he served me a plate of food that clearly wasn't the plate of food that was in there, that I was smelling. I call him out on it. I persuade him to let me into the back room where I have found a fish person, tiny, aggressively average fish person, and they gave me some type of mushrooms that have made me eternally high. At least until the next morning. Like I'm super
talk.
fucking stoned until the next morning.
Oh, okay. Great.
Great. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Did anybody else want to do any catching up? Corey, did you fill him in? I really wasn't paying attention.
His mom. But also, yeah, I think that was pretty much it. I think the only thing they missed from the scolding was I threatened, if he didn't get the stuff back, that I was going to give him over to the guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I found out my pockets were empty. And I was trying to be coy with Corey. Get it? Coy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So somebody took the stuff that you took?
It was I knew right off the bat it was that bitch.
Ah, the one you were
Oh,
trying
that's
to
all-
frisk?
Yeah. That is all I've referred to her as this whole time. Is that bitch. I have no
Ah.
idea what her name is.
Actually, you've referred to both women as that bitch.
There's
I have
two?
referred to-
There's two women.
There's
Yeah,
two
the other
women?
one.
That
Yeah, the other one that I tackled in the
Assault.
in
Oh,
the other place.
back in the other town.
a
Okay.
long
Listen,
list
I
of
have that-
assaults. Okay,
So
Gab's
that
on
bitch
my
and that bitch two.
Yeah, it's that
It's
bitch.
that bitch
too.
two. Back to bitch.
That's
That other bitch.
to the second power.
Other bitch.
That's not the right math,
Other
but I
one.
don't care.
Cool. That's neat.
And so now I'm, I guess, trying to track down her because I know she has it. And we went to the bar. I found a weird symbol because I felt it's something watching me. I don't have any magic checks, so I had Pookie tell me what the symbol meant. He's like, "Oh, that's like a symbol, a magic symbol for a peeping tom." And I know. And then right when he said that, I heard a movement above the symbol, which was, by the way, attached to like the inn. And so I left the bar immediately. I'm now in the inn, in the room that I would have heard the sound come from. I picked the lock, and now we're here.
Started at the bottom, and now we're here.
All
Next
the
time
way.
on Evan's a sociopath ballsy.
Fuck. I was so prepared until I asked myself one question and then I got fucked.
Ballsack.
No, ballsack did fuck me up. Hell. That did a little bit.
I fucked him up.
Yes, you did. Okay. So as the door starts to swing open, you see what looks to be some bags that have been packed are laying on the bed, and you do not see anything else in the room.
I'm going to slowly walk into the room, shutting the door behind me, but keeping my back pressed against the door as it shuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna say, if you want to talk, stop hiding.
You will hear no response.
I'm gonna lay both daggers on the floor.
You don't have any daggers right now, buddy. They're in the body of the guy you stabbed.
Oh, did I leave him in there?
Yes.
Oh,
said
shit.
twice. They're sticking out of him. What do you have on you to defend yourself? Your fists? Oh,
Fucking
God.
wicked hands.
At this-
These hands!
Got these fucking cats' hands.
And my foot, I can ninja kick, I think.
Ninja kick.
I do have my short sword on me. No, I left that. My short sword I left in the chest when we went
Hey,
underwater.
it's an average sword, okay?
yeah, let's go. Some would say a big sword. It was a great sword, maybe.
It was a big sword, yeah.
A
It was
javelin, okay?
The swords hurt,
It was a-
okay? The other swords hurt.
Claymore. I
They're so
have my
hurt.
bow and
My
I have my
sword was
bow and
perfect.
arrows. I have my bow and arrows because I
Yeah.
did take those underwater with me.
You have.
That-
I lay my bow. I lay my bow on the ground along with the quiver and say, "I am completely unarmed. It's just you and I. Let's talk."
Still no response.
You're gonna make me find you.
That's terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounded
One
way worse.
way or another.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh no. I don't want to. Oh God. That would be the perfect little Irish ditty to sing right now to terrify the fuck out of whoever it is or is not. No.
look in the chat.
confirming. That's terrifying. On behalf of who is up there, I am afraid. I am afraid. Also, what the fuck? I missed a lot.
Oh yeah. I recommend having the chat. Okay, I have found leaving the chat open while we do this is a lot funnier.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, from now on. Okay. Alright. Okay, so you hear no response to the aggressive threat of I will find you.
But, I don't have it yet. Damn, that's next level. I was gonna say I have telekinesis, but I don't.
That's a shame.
What are
As
you
I,
gonna do?
okay,
Start moving shit around the
as,
room?
as I whistle like really low and slow, like drow ditty,
Ah!
I'm gonna peer around the room, like searching like all the crevices, and that sounds a lot worse. With like,
His eye is the crevices! Help!
hey, I'm a feel in the crevices.
Ah!
You'd be checking those crevices. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
No, I'm gonna look around the room, just like really analyzing the scene.
Okay.
And
Do you want to know what you
anything?
see?
Yes.
Okay. You see a bed. It's probably about a like a twin size bed. It's sitting kind of like you walk in, the bed's kind of like sticking out. There's a space behind it. There's nothing over there but a end table. Off to the side, you see that there's actually a closet. It's the size of like I don't know, a little bit bigger than like a medium sized guy just standing there. But it is like a foot deep. You know what I mean? Like theoretically somebody could be in there. And of the rest of the room, you see that there is a window partially open, partially, not very much, just a little bit, and nothing really left in the room besides a nice rug and these bags that were they look to be like in the middle of packing. There's a couple things that were piled next to it, like somebody was actively like about to put in, but didn't.
I'm gonna just say, well, guess I was wrong. I guess I'm alone. Well, free bags. I'm gonna grab the bag and start going through it.
Okay. As you do, you find a couple of pairs of clothes. They
Dirty underwear.
Hmm?
Dirty underwear again.
No dirty underwear. Actually,
That's like
a
his
set of clean
signature.
underwear. A set
I
of
steal
feminine
their
clean
underwear.
underwear.
Moving up in the world.
These ones have a tiny embroidered M in the front. Just a little bit. But they're clearly
I just
women's
got that
underwear.
That's an
scene.
average M. Okay.
I got that scene from Scary Movie in my head where he like looks at the underwear and it says Wednesday and it's like, ugh, it's Saturday.
Right.
Okay, as you continue to look through the bags, you see a set of like lockpicks. You see those. You see what look to be, to like your understanding, some kind of spellcasting components. Nothing really like jumps out at you as special though. And like what looks to be a pouch.
I'm gonna put the spellcasting components in my bag and mutter to Macbeth. Got a buddy who could use these. If he's alive. And then I'm gonna open the pouch.
Okay. No, that's really cheating. I'm not gonna do that. So as you open it, you find a few pieces of gold, about 7 in total, and you find another little rock that looks very similar to the one that is in your pocket right now with the GR engraved into it, except this one has a large, like, I shouldn't say large. These are like small stones. There's just an M carved into that one.
Is it in the same? I don't know if it would be, but it would be in the same like style as the
design.
M on the underwear. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? You said there was multiple bags, or just the one bag?
Well, there were 2 bags, smaller ones. That kind of had like the looser stuff, and the other one had clothes.
I'm gonna walk towards the closet. I'm gonna keep a little bit of attention to like the door, like, almost like when you're a kid and you're playing tag and you're getting kind of away from the safe zone, so you can jump back to it real quick. Like keeping some attention to the door, but I'm heading toward the closet. And the whistle I'm making is getting slower and a little bit more ominous.
Terrifying. Okay. You successfully approach the door. There are no new sounds or anything. You don't see anything out of the corner of your eye either as you approach this closet.
I'm going to open the closet.
Gonna hop back in there, buddy?
Trapped in the closet.
Thank you, Jared. I've been trying to figure out when I'm going to slide that in. I'm trapped in the closet.
Did you say you're opening the door yet? Did I miss that? I'm sorry, I had a brain fart.
Yeah, I said I'm opening the closet. I'm going back in the closet.
Okay, get in there! As you open it, you... Okay, what do you notice first? You notice that you open it to find it completely empty. And out of the corner of your eye, you see a little bit of the window start to open just a little bit more.
I'm going to say, I see you. Exactly like that, too.
Is there like a creepy check you can do? I want to know. You know what?
No, I pass on that.
You know what? Deception, because I want to.
Would it be intimidation? Intimidation? Maybe?
I don't know, because
Oh, yeah, intimidation.
You can't really see the person.
Yeah, but I'm trying to
Whichever one
intimidate them. Trying to scare
Whichever
them,
you
so I would say, well, which one I'm hiring?
I
You
don't
do
know.
whatever. You do whatever you think it is.
It is a 9 plus 3, 12.
Okay, because it was not super clear. Okay. At your words, you hear nothing new, but the window stops moving.
I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to walk toward the window, shut it, and latch it.
Perception check.
12 plus 3, 15.
As you walked toward the window, you hear a tiny creak come over from the area of the door.
Can we not do this? I'm just gonna sit on the bed.
Oh, I thought you were like mad at me for a second.
No, not you. Like not yet. Can we just not do this fun? No, I'm just gonna sit on the bed.
I don't like it anymore.
This is stupid. No, I'm just gonna sit on the bed. Can we not? And I'm literally gonna kick my feet on the bed and like cross them. Like, can we not? I don't have the energy for this. There was food down there. I was hungry. This is a waste of my time. Can we just not?
I don't know what you would do. Shit. You know what? Strangely enough, you're gonna hear a sigh, and it is very close to where you heard the creak sound from. And you're gonna see the door start to open.
This is the 3rd time we've had this interaction. It's weird every time. Can we just... have an honest conversation. There's no one around us. It's just the two of us. I'm not stupid. Let's just have a conversation.
The door opens halfway as you finish talking. And oh, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. A second or two later, you feel something very sharp on your neck. And you hear the same voice of the woman who
I groped.
doesn't have a name yet. Groped lady.
It's groped other bitch.
Groped bitch. Groped bitch. She whispers to you and just says, fuck, I don't know what the fuck she can say. This is all unplanned. God damn it. She's going to say, what do you want to have a conversation about? Remember, you feel something sharp pressed against your neck.
Yeah, Gab kind of likes that.
Help!
He's into it.
Wait, you're on the bed, aren't you? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Avert your eyes, children!
I'm just curious, what's the fixation with me? Why was my name on the stone? Why are you spying on me in the inn? And why are you invisible with a knife to my neck?
I need you to make a perception check. She's gonna roll too. She's gonna roll too.
17,
Oh,
17, 14, and 3.
I got a 7. Okay. I'm so sorry. You're gonna feel the failed attempt of her trying to sleight of hand your fanny pack?
Prison pocket.
No. She failed to open your fanny pack. I was gonna say your pouch. I'm not trying to molest Gav. It's a little late for that. I'm sorry. She kind of fumbles with whatever form of zipper. You get it. I don't need to keep talking. You're gonna feel that as she says, you know, you really want to talk about a lot, don't you? And she actively fails to open the pocket.
Well, while that's going on, I'm paying attention to where the pressure is on my neck. And in my head, I'm trying to imagine, okay, well, this is a dagger. It's probably about this long, which means it's... I'm measuring it to mine. I'm wondering if it's average or if it's slightly longer.
It's way bigger than whatever you're thinking, okay?
Oh, God! Help! Help! It's devolving! Help!
I'm trying to imagine where the handle would be being held right now. Okay. And as I feel the pouch getting opened, I'm going to take this opportunity to use my sleight of hand to grab at where I assume the wrist is that would be holding the knife, push it away from my throat, and grab onto it.
I'm going to let the sleight of hand go through, but it's going to have to be not super high, but a little bit high because she's... How are you slightly just going from this to this? You know what I mean? So go ahead. Roll sleight of hand. It's not super high. It's not like a 20. It's not even a 19. The DC is 15.
Okay, 16 and 6, 22.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of distract her with your words. And yeah, you have successfully grabbed over her hand, grabbed the handle, grabbed that. She's holding the knife. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
That makes sense. Thank you. Words, not my thing.
So I've gained risk control. I'm gonna pull my gun.
I don't know what you just said. Something about a gun.
You say I pull my gun.
You guys never seen that? Like,
No, and I just
there's
was
a
like, you don't
there's a
have
mugger in your
Isn't that
There's
the
a
guy who,
mugger in
grabs
your
the
car.
wrist, he's like, no! And he like takes it.
It's a funny video. It's like the mugger's in your car. First thing you gotta do, get risk control. Then pull out your gun.
Is that when, like,
And
2
pull out
seconds
your
later you hear a pow and he's just standing in heaven? He's just like, what the fuck happened?
He's like, yeah.
No, that's it. Okay. That's the video I'm thinking of.
I'll send you guys the video after this. Anyway, so now with risk control, I'm going to kind of like, and then I don't know if this would be in athletics or in acrobatics. I'm going to try to wrestle and flip the dominant position.
Oh.
With an invisible bitch. Got it.
Why? That's why I grabbed the wrist. That's why I grabbed the wrist first, so I had control of something.
Hold on.
She has a detachable arm. Huzzah!
It wasn't her at all. It was my
It was a
imagination.
specter. No, I just wanted to
Directly in your
see.
imagination.
You know what? The spell ends when a target that attacks or casts, when that... Jesus. Thank fuck for not counting strokes today. Fuck.
One.
Oh, I've already leveled up to 12.
Son of a bitch. No.
Damn it.
Okay. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. She didn't attack you. She threatened you. And she hasn't cast another spell. So, she's, okay. Give me an athletics check to do that whole, like, flipper position. I don't like the way I said that.
Not good. 13 and 2, 15.
That was the DC. 15 was the DC. So, yeah, you're gonna successfully... I don't know how to describe that. Please describe it so I don't have to just try to figure out how to describe that.
Okay, so on my back, once I gain wrist control, I'm going to push with my offhand up toward where the other body would be, and then with my lower body, flip my hips and push over at the same time, kind of flipping what I assume to be above me while moving the wrist out of the way.
Okay, and that successfully puts her underneath semi-pinned? Am I getting this right? My brain's not working.
Yeah, sort of going from on my back to... Oh, this is going to sound dirty, but it's not. It's on my back to full mount.
Okay, she's still invisible. Okay.
Bro, check the chat. That's what happened.
Yes, exactly. No.
Jesus!
Straight clicking up that.
I'm sorry, that Spider-Man fucking jump he did is hilarious. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you successfully pin her, and the knife is kind of like... I'm assuming you still have, like, that hand kind of pinned to the bed. This is, again, so weird, but yes, she's invisible underneath you. And, yeah. Oh, she's going to say something, if you're cool with it. She's going to say, I thought you just wanted to talk.
Yeah. Kind of hard to talk with a knife to my throat. You drop that and drop the invisibility, we can sit here and have a conversation.
She lets go of the knife, which becomes visible. And
Still can't see you.
she says, that's probably for the best. And you... Oh, hold on. I'm just going to attempt something.
Oh, I don't like that.
She got an 18.
Ugh.
Sir. She...
Yeah.
Okay. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna be visible now.
Yes, she is. Fuck! She is! Son of a bitch! Now you tell me, Ben. God damn it! You know what, Ben? I missed you. I missed you, and I told him that earlier. Why? because I needed somebody to blame, okay?
God damn it, Ben.
Damn.
This is my life. This is my life. I stubbed my toe. God damn it, Ben.
God damn.
I don't care. I'm gonna take it. I appreciate the call out, but I'm kind of still gonna.
That's
take
what
it
Gav said.
Okay. So you're. Hold on. Let me see how much. She's not that strong. That's closer. Okay. She's going to do what any woman would do in this situation. She's going to
Not my balls.
apply knee to groin. Yep. And you're about to take 4 damage to the ball sack, my friend. That's a pretty difficult blow as well. So, she's gonna also like shove you off of her, and you can see her now. It is the groped bitch, and she kind of gives you like a smirk and a laugh, and like starts to run out of the room.
Damn it. Can I attempt to? Well, the door's shut.
Damn it.
It's half open. Damn it. Oh, my character sheet just disappeared. What the fuck? D&D Beyond just shut down. What the fuck?
D&D Beyond was like, listen, buddy, you can't just let her go.
It was like, you don't get nothing. I mean, don't let her go, because I'm going to die if you do.
Yeah, I know. I need this. I'm going to attempt.
I need this, I need this, I need this. That's not what you should be saying during this whole thing. Just, oh God, she runs out of the room. Everybody just hears, I need this. Sorry.
I'm gonna pull the stone out of my pouch. I'm gonna pull the stone out of my pouch. I'm gonna place it on the ground in front of me and say, "You can have this if you give me 10 minutes of honest conversation."
She almost ducked out of the room, like out of view completely, and you see her just stop. And you're on. I'm assuming you're on your knees at this point. I feel like a blow to take 4 damage to the groin would send you to your knees.
Yeah. I'm full on Vegeta. Like, she keeps kicking me in the nuts.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is too fucking funny. She's gonna actually like turn and kind of like come back into the doorway and just say, break your word and I'll cut you. I don't know. She's gonna threaten you, but I couldn't think of anything better than that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, trust me, I'm more afraid of your knees than I am your knife.
She's gonna laugh. She's gonna laugh and she's gonna come back in and she's gonna shut the door and she's gonna say, okay, but you should stay right there on your knees, okay? And she's gonna sit on the bed.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Good. And she gets comfortable. And she says, what would you like to talk about?
First question. The groin?
She's just gonna shrug.
Second thing. Look, I'm gonna need those shiny stones back. I have a friend. Not a friend. It's a guy. He's not terrible, but other people like him. And he's probably gonna die if I don't get those back. So, like, how much gold to get those back?
She's her eyes go wide at you mentioning that you have a guy friend. Things are
Not like
connecting
that.
in her head. Too late.
Not like that.
Too late. She says, why don't we start like this? And she holds up one of the rocks. Keeping in mind, I believe I said 2 or 3, so we'll just make it 3. Oh, it's gonna be good. She holds up one. She says, why don't we trade a rock for a rock?
If I give you that, you still gonna talk or you gonna leave?
kind of interested to see how much more I can get out of you. And she throws you the rock and holds out her hand expectantly.
I throw her back the rock with the GR on it.
Quickly puts that thing, like, in brassiere, okay? Not in pocket. Woo! Under tit. Okay.
Like I won't reach in there.
Sir! Guards will be called, okay? Cops will be rang, alright? Jesus.
Yeah, well, I'm currently, there's a dead body outside. Trust me, there's a lot worse I can get into.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
God.
Okay. Second question. What are those rocks? Why are my initials on it? Just be honest.
She pulls out the second rock from her pocket and she just says, I don't think you're in any position to be negotiating right now.
I'm not trying to negotiate, just trying to be honest.
Well, I'm really not interested in the honesty. If anything, I think you should answer a question of mine. Where'd you come from?
Why?
She's gonna shake her head. Don't think that you can answer a question with a question.
That's debatable.
What is it?
Where did I come from? We established that?
Where did you go?
From
Where
your
did you come from?
mom.
God, I know.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't think we gave it a name, but it's a really vague question, so I'm not expecting a lot of detail.
I did say I was one of the ones that did not come from overseas. I'm actually from here. I'll say I came from an area not too far from here. She probably wouldn't know it.
She would tell you that you'd be surprised by how many places she'd know. And she looks at you just like wanting a little bit more information, but sees you're not gonna give any because there's really not anything to give. And
Yeah.
she'll throw the rock to you. One last thing. She pulls out the last one.
Last?
Hmm?
I said last? Okay.
She pulls out the last one. She looks at it. Can I make it weird? Can I make it weird? Please, can I make it weird? Is that okay? Are we all
Make
okay?
it, sure. Yeah.
Okay. You have underwear on, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
I hope so. Because what she's going to say, I'm so sorry. This is as weird as I will ever make it in this entire game. She is going to have like a slightly sadistic smile on her face. And she's going to say, I want your clothes. Minus your underwear. Not being pervs.
Bought the studded armor.
How much are your friends worth to you?
Not that much.
So you're saying I can keep this? She looks at it, holds it up to the light. She kind of see how it like glows, and it kind of like shines a little bit of like purple light onto her face. There's the sun. I guess there's no sun outside, so forget that part. She just looks at it.
Or you won't have to lie.
I just mutter under my breath. They won't know this, but they owe me so fucking much. And yeah, I hand them over.
Oh! She's
To lie to the guards. She's gonna be able to get him on public nudity.
Would it be the first
He's
time?
got underwear on.
yeah, mostly dressed.
It's like a bathing suit. Kinda.
Well, she's got plans, guys. She laughs as she watches Gav give her all of his stuff. But she lets him keep the straps.
Nice.
So she grabs her bags, throws the last rock to Gav, and before leaving, pulls out a dress. Says, you know what? I do feel a little bit bad for you. Take this. And she like puts it on the bed. She says, I have a feeling that we'll see each other again really soon.
You never told me what those rocks were with my initials on it. That's all I want to know. And I know you read that piece of paper, which I know you know what it said.
Daddy, chill.
She says, yes. I could read the paper. But you really shouldn't ask about those rocks. And this is the first time that she's ever genuinely looked partially concerned about you. A little bit.
Does she know that I'm still holding the rock with her M on it? I put that in my pouch.
Oh. Fuck! No, she doesn't know that. Fuck. Okay. Nope. She's no idea.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the dress and be like, I have too much dignity for that. And I'm just gonna walk out of the room in my underwear.
I like it.
Ta-da! There we go.
Confidence.
God, walking around in your underwear. You just murdered a man. Gav,
This day got weird for Gav.
It got weird. Sorry she took your clothes, buddy.
That's okay. I guess I should remove them.
Remove your clothes from your inventory.
Yeah.
That's a rough day.
I'm heading to go back to meet up with Pookie and Corey.
Okay. Corey, you see Pookie Bear come in, and Gav walks in like just seconds after Pookie Bear comes up front. And yeah, you guys are all in the same little tavern.
You don't got clothes on.
Not how you apologize to a person.
This is weird. I know weird. This is fucking weird.
Not how you apologize to people, Gavrilo. Put your
I'm just gonna look at her
clothes
and go,
back on.
I can't. I don't have them anymore. But here. And I just toss all 3 rocks at her.
He became
Not like
a
hard. I
stripper.
just like kind of.
When he throws the rocks, I flinch like an abused child.
No! Daddy, no!
Wow, that was fast. Why'd you throw it so fast?
You stole?
What'd you say?
You stole?
The things that I happen to be in possession of.
You stole your clothes. Actually, I don't think I want to know.
All
Did
I know
you guys
is
notice
you guys,
that
you guys owe me a.
Gavrililo's naked?
Is he just
You guys owe
jacked?
me.
No, we've seen him naked before. I don't know why I'm acting like he's jacked. Okay, Okay.
Well, it was shriveled that one time.
Is anyone
Now
else
Yeah.
it's
hungry?
on, so he's a
It was a little bit
You guys
chilly
owe
out.
me. You guys owe me a set of studded armor. That's all I'm gonna say.
you nothing. I'm gonna grab the rocks and head back to the. I'm gonna like stick them somewhere he can't grab them, and then I'm gonna like head back to the
In your
water.
butt.
Okay.
She pops them under a tit.
Yeah.
That's the universal safe place, okay? The only safe place.
Can I go to the armorer and see if they can give me some studded armor or something?
You could try.
Yeah, I want to go to the armorer while they head to the. Well, Corey, you said you're going back to the water, right?
Yes.
Pookie, you going with Corey?
Does
I think
he have
Pookie.
horses yet?
Yeah, I don't have any of that, but I'm just incredibly stoned, so I think Pookie is just gonna walk with you. But what he's gonna do is he's going to just like kind of hold your arm and let you just drag him behind him as he just giggles.
Like you're dragging a child. Just like,
Yeah.
Cookie McConaughey.
All right, all right, all right. That's what I like about these potions, man. I keep getting stronger and they stay the same price.
Oh my god. Guys, wait a second. Axis doesn't know about
That's
what
so
happened
funny.
in the bookstore. Nobody say anything.
Nobody told me what happened in the bookstore yet.
No one
So
needs to
even
know,
Ben
nerd.
doesn't know what happened in the bookstore.
That's okay.
That's the
Yes,
point.
That's okay.
That's good. Actually, Axis, Pookie Bear doesn't know what happened when you went in the bookstore either. Because he didn't ask. Never came
You know?
up. Everybody
Neat.
got secrets. I love it. And everybody's losing their clothes. I apologize. It was all I could think of.
It's weird that it's
I didn't
happened more
know I
than once for me.
signed up for a nudist campaign.
I asked permission to get weird, okay?
I've lost more clothes than Ben since Target.
That is not true.
Missing shots, missing pants. Missing a lot.
Says he has brown pants.
I do.
He does have brown pants. Yeah.
I almost had to use them because a 20-foot long freaking sea creature was gonna gut me a second ago.
Yeah, speaking of that, you guys want to keep going? Because, like, I really kind of want to see the way this stuff works out. But I know it's kind of late, so I don't know. You guys are good or not?
I got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we 10:30 would work. Just try to knock out the last little bit.
Okay. We won't follow Gab then. We'll go with Corey. So, Corey, you're going by yourself? I think. Yeah.
We got to get Axis closed, or we got to get Gav closed before we go back to the ocean, anyways, Corey.
I was planning to go by myself. I just need to return the stuff. Corey's kind of one track.
Got
You
it.
guys still
Yeah,
need
no.
magical items from the town.
Yeah, I still have to go talk to Tristan.
Yeah, so do I, technically.
Yeah, but that's going to take more than 12 minutes. So that's why I was
Oh
like,
yeah, you know,
Corey's saying
I'm done for the. I'm probably done for this session. You can go with Corey and Axis.
Yeah, so Corey, you head back to the water, and then after about like 30 minutes of swimming, you finally get there. And you pass through the anemone tendrils. We're calling them tendrils, not tentacles, not anything strange. No.
Oh no,
bananas.
they're tentacles. That's
No.
that's biology, my friend.
Go look up the diagram, and I will believe you. Okay?
I will post it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will believe you.
It also had that other thing. I don't remember what it was called, but it was something gross.
I don't.
I'll find it.
Yes. Corey, you enter through the anemone again, and you see that everyone around this little town thing again, there are no male Moreau people around. You only see a few of the women, and they are going about doing normal things.
Can I find my way back to the house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His house?
As you go down into the little hut thing, I guess little house, whatever, you see Axis, who I'm assuming is just chilling. I don't know if you...
I was told if I left, I would die. So yeah, I'm just chilling.
So yeah, you find Axis inside. Axis inside, not Access inside.
Oh, you sweet, sweet little idiot wizard man. I'm so happy you're okay. I was worried they were going to
Larry!
torture you or something. What?
I
I'm
thought I was
sorry.
gonna die.
Yeah, I thought you were going to die too. I have the rocks. I don't know if this is everything. I assume it is. He told me it was. He wouldn't even admit it. He was just going to let you get killed. And I'll tell you about that later. Where is Azul?
I don't know. He grabbed Mina and flew out of here, and Mina said that if I left here, I would die. So I haven't gone anywhere. I don't know that I should leave right now either.
I don't know. What
You want me
was
to come with you, or are you gonna go find them?
with Mina for something? Where did they go?
I don't know. They just left. That
Did
was
Mina say anything?
approximately DM o'clock ago.
Oh, okay.
Hour.
I guess
Hour?
since you're,
Yeah, somewhere in
we have the things, you can come with me. I feel safer if you're with me.
Okay.
there.
Sounds
Aww.
good. As I'm shaking. Just
Ah.
Get me
kidding.
shots, but
Useless
All right,
whisper.
yeah, I'll go with you.
I
Go
think
find
he's
them.
safer with you.
yeah,
And that's
that's
actually
kind of
the
what I
truth.
meant.
She's the
I'm
tank.
glad you're trying to make me. I'm glad you were trying to make me feel good, but yeah, no, you're definitely the tank. So I'll go with you.
Come on, Axis. I'm gonna help you swim, because it's kind of.
'Cause I'm slow
Aww.
as shit. I appreciate that.
Hmm.
That's cute.
All right,
Um. Okay. So.
where we'll go talk to one of the ladies, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
That's probably a good idea. You guys head out of the cave, and
I'm
what?
just gonna say I picked up both necklaces, just so where I have them on me, both of them.
I figured.
Okay, making sure.
I figured.
I'm just making sure.
I didn't think your character would leave that thing behind. So
Oh, definitely not mine. Yeah, no, I got you.
yeah, no. So as you guys leave out, one merfolk woman, one who you have not been introduced to before, is like swimming past you.
Excuse me.
She stops and looks at both of you, and she has a very like straight face. There's no like, she's just very straight faced.
Do you know where all of the what were the guys called again? I don't remember what they were called.
Murrow.
All of the big ones, big male ones, where did they all go?
We're gonna look at him. Moreau?
Yeah, those. Where'd they all go?
Um, she kind of shakes her head and she just says, "They left, but I think they'll be back soon." And she just kind of like starts to swim away and goes towards like those hut things to start working. Um,
She was helpful.
Yeah, she was. To be fair, these things were like their captors, so.
That's a valid point. Well, should we wait or where did they maybe like go like training? I don't know.
Mina didn't say anything. What happened?
Uh, so Azul, Mina was with me, and we went back into the place. The But was I there? Was Corey like did he bring Corey in and then send her out, or did I like not see Corey?
you saw her being taken down into his house and then taken back out of the house.
Okay, and then that's when Azul had me brought in there,
Yeah.
so I can start from that point. Okay,
Yeah.
so after you were taken, I was brought into the room, and Azul got up in my face and got real mad and asked me who took the stuff, and I told him I didn't know, and he got real mad, and then he found my special necklaces, um, one of which came from down here, and got really upset that I had them and yelled at Mina, and then Mina covered for me like a sweetheart. But he got real pissed at her and then grabbed her by the throat and took off and made her tell me that if I left the cave, that I would die. So I don't know where they could go, and I hope Mina's okay. But I would like to find them before she's not.
Okay. Another
Yeah.
person to save. Okay.
I do know that one older lady that's at the huts, if she's still there. She's not very happy with me, but I can tell her that we have something that might help Mina not be in trouble.
Can you take, do you know where she was? Like where?
Yeah, I'll swim over there. Is she still at her hut?
Yep. She's sitting there.
Okay, I'm gonna swim over there. And does she speak common? They all speak common. All of the girls speak common, right?
Yep. Yep.
And be like, "Hey, this is me from earlier. Um, Mina is with Azul, and she doesn't seem to be doing so good. So we have something that might be able to help get her out of trouble. Do you know where they went?"
She doesn't look at you as she continues to rub one of those rocks against the stone to soften it. And as you look down at the table, you notice that all of the necklaces that she had made in that container are gone.
Hmm.
And you see her not look up at you. She listens to what you said. She does not look up. She says yes. He took her.
He took her where?
I'm not quite sure, but by the looks of it, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if Mina will return.
Well, damn it, then we need to help her. Can you give us a direction so that we can go find some of these guys? Maybe help this situation?
Moments later, you see about 15 of the Muro men come back through the enemy walls, and Azul is leading them in the front. He has a necklace in his hand, and he drops it on Karen's table. And you both understand what he's saying when he says, oh god, he says, add that to your collection. You both recognize that it is Mina's necklace. And he makes eye contact with both of you. The, any sort of friendliness that you guys saw in his eyes before has, disappeared. And he says, I assume you brought what you stole.
I'm gonna like grab them, I guess, out of my shirt.
Titty.
Yeah, my
Out of the
biddies.
titty.
Yeah, the biddy pocket. Gonna grab them out, and I'm gonna like just look at him straight in the face. Where's Mina? That's her necklace, right?
It was. This
Where's
time, he speaks. Yeah, he's just speaking in Aqua, and you guys know that. Okay, good.
Mhm.
I was like, oh shit, do I need a translator? No, good. So, he says it was. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said after that.
Where's Mina?
And that's where we'll leave it because I don't feel like doing this right now because I don't want to hurt everybody at the end of session. At the start of it, maybe. At the end of it, you know what? Fine, we'll do it right now. You see a really, a very, fucking satanic ass smile when the shark fucking teeth spread across this guy's face. And he says, Mina is where she belongs.
She did.
Did he kill Mina?
Sorry, that's his opinion. Pookie didn't hear that though, but she did.
Water laughing.
We just hear that
So
from Pookie up there. She dead.
He's
did.
looking at the water. She fucking did.
She did.
She has
She dead.
pants.
She dead.
She has pants. She didn't have nothing.
Don't know how to explain this, but she did.
Even took her necklace, bro. Like, what the fuck?
We should try that flip move on him.
I'm Jesus. All 15 of them? Yeah.
Wow. I think you and Corey can handle it. You guys, right, Lena?
Yeah,
I think I
we
got
fucking-
this.
We got this.
I think I'm with Gab
Yeah.
on the nuking thing. Not the nuke. bombs.
The nuking? Oh.
The bomb boat.
The bomb boat.
I'm telling you guys, just annihilation.
Just annihilate. Damn. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look at Corey, I guess, in common. Yo, Mina's dead, isn't she?
No. I'm gonna give him the rocks. But I'm gonna like look him straight in the eye when I do it, and I'm gonna like kind of slam them in his hand. That's not gonna do anything because his hands are massive, but like it does something for me.
Yeah, they are.
That's something for me.
I'm sure it does something for him too. um, he takes them, and you see his hand like curl all around them, and he barks out an order in Abyssal, and oh, he's not gonna do that. That's really fucked up. We'll
Axis
find...
knows what he says, right?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
I can hear this language though.
Yeah,
right?
Axis can hear the language and understand it.
Yeah, no, I can understand it.
He says take them. And you both have a Moreau guy on both sides. And they follow Azul down to his hut. Hole thing.
Oh,
All right,
his home
Pookie. Looks like it's a two-man adventure now. I lost my pants for this.
You did.
Need to borrow Axis's brown pants, or is Axis using them right now?
Oh no, I'm probably gonna use them here in a minute.
They're basically red and brown now.
I don't want to know that they're red.
He has hemorrhoids or something. Because that's not healthy. You should see a doctor.
I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids.
I have hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids.
Actually, Rebecca, I have hemorrhoids.
So we go back to his hut.
You guys want to keep
Or we
going?
just,
I know.
I don't know.
Like,
If that's
I don't know.
it, no, that's fine. We can stop. That's fine.
I'm good. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, unless you guys really need to end it on a high note.
Pookie did.
I forgot he did, didn't he?
Facts.
100% there, buddy.
Oh, we're doing A-OK.
It's Gishi? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Really sad
Okay.
one. Really sad one. But we're
Yeah.
gonna leave it. Yeah. Leave it
He
sad.
killed the lady who took one. She took one for the team, and the team being me. I'm kill this motherfucker.
So's
If you
Corey.
can hit him,
I'm very angry. If
Hey.
I do hit him, it's gonna fucking rip his face off.
He
That's all I know how to do, apparently.
Axis hits some shots, okay? And these are half fish, half person, so he's not as guilty. There you go. That's the way to think about it. You know what I mean? Got this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna state this. None of this would have happened if you wouldn't have stole shit.
look. If they didn't want their shit taken, maybe don't leave it out in the open where everybody can see it.
Maybe
In
don't
the
leave it in a
comfort
sealed
Of
box.
your home.
Whoa, guys. Relax. Hang out.
Maybe don't hide it in a
Have-
convenient
have a
location
much-
that is
Love each
that's
other.
just like put together and like not accessible unless somebody's trying to steal stuff. Like, why would you do that? Don't leave your shit like that.
Okay, technically,
hold it.
we all recognize the symbol on the boxes. They stole them first, so I just stole what they stole. But technically, I'm the hero returning the stolen merchandise to the land.
that's why Pookie and Gav get along so well, you know? Because they're both delusional as fuck, and I love it so much. They can talk
Say,
themselves into thinking anything.
technically, I'm the good guy here.
I
I lost my.
was like, I'm the hero of
funny.
this story.
I just want to give you a breakdown of what happened today. So, I successfully saved stolen merchandise from the enemy, and then I gave proper retribution to an ignorant, racist, evil human being who probably would have saved countless others in the future from harassment and attacks and possibly assaults. Think of all the people out there that aren't adventurers that would have gotten beaten and hurt by that guard. I saved a lot of future lives. And then, out of the goodness of my heart, I gave up the clothes off my back to make sure an ally of mine was not going to die. I am the best person in this story.
Pookie, did you give him a mushroom? What the fuck?
Had to have.
No, that's just. I feel like that's Jeff. That's what goes through Gav's head when we're doing stuff. He's like, I'm the hero. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm the good guy. Like, as I pushed the knife into his abdomen, I'm the good guy.
That felt good. That's different.
Look, I'm just glad she didn't ask for the underwear because they were sticky.
I don't.
You.
From the sea? Yeah. From the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Got really weird there for a minute.
Damn it. I didn't ask her name again.
Oh my god!
She's still that other bitch.
She is.
Oh shit, Corey, you're rubbing off on him, okay? Doesn't ask for names. It's becoming a whole fucking party issue.
He just wrestles them, there's a full mount. No name.
Didn't need one, apparently.
Yeah.
No, it starts with M.
Mm-hmm.
M.
Sure?
Unless she has someone else's underwear.
That's fair.
Weird if her initials are G. Was it GR?
Yeah. That's,
Oh, whatever the
Why would
rock
she have
was. Those are her
M
initials.
on her underwear.
That's for Monday, duh.
Who embroiders their initials on their underwear?
Oh man.
Lost? Or...
Hey, I'm just happy. I'm just happy it's not the guards' underwear because the guards do not wash apparently.
No, sir. You got to wear those things out. You know what I mean? Weeks, months, maybe. We don't know. That's some funny shit. Are we gaming next week? Is next week though? That's not the one where we got to do something else, right?
Oh, let me check the calendar. I think Corey used, or Moon, you said it was the 24th?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one
Yeah.
is 17th.
Okay, so 17th we're good. I am also going to be gone on the 24th. It's my wife's last test for her CPA shit, so we're going to be down in Sacramento.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
But I'm definitely good for next weekend.
Yep, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
In Pookie's mind, he's just
You're
riding away
here.
on some kind of like horse. Yeah!
He's just riding Gav.
Oh god, he thinks he's a pony because he doesn't wear any clothes. He's just like, this horse doesn't need clothes.
My god. He essentially
I've
ate
never
pot
seen
pie.
I've never seen horses with pants before, and I refuse to see one now. It's not natural.
I'm just saying. Pookie and Gav alone is 100% the safest decision the DM has made, and this will only work out for the best.
I don't separate
Yeah,
you guys.
I
You
bet.
separate you guys.
We might solve the entire game's issues in like 5 minutes now. We are that good.
Can you guys make
Says
a
the guy
bomb?
naked.
There better be
okay?
next.
He's completely naked and he's being ridden by Pookie Bear, and he says he's gonna solve the game's issue in 5 minutes. Delusional.
that sounds about
just
right.
straight up, just like.
I mean,
high
I gotta
shit.
be
Did
honest.
you-
This predicament is much better than our predicament right now. So,
Did you ask
More
yourself?
fun.
Did you ask? What if the world's problems were pants?
well,
And
So all I have to do is
I
take off
have
my pants?
solved the problem.
Well, Pookie's still wearing his, so get on it, I guess. Jesus.
I feel like at this point, it would not take very much to get Pookie out of all of his clothes.
I'm just trying to live life, man. Just trying to live life.
These clothes are keeping me down, man.
Dude, they're
No
restricted, man.
constraints.
Gotta get them off, man.
1/4 mile at a time.
I gotta get off. I'm tired, guys. I'm falling asleep.
All right,
Have a good
I'll
night.
say